Yeah, one.
She's not screaming for dick anymore, so that's a bonus.
That's fair.
Well,
Said it again just for the stream. Hi, can you stop biting me?
Fair enough.
No, never.
Ow, ma'am. See, she doesn't care about, getting laid, but now it's like, oh, mom's a chew toy again.
Mom's a chew toy.
Well, it's better than her presenting her ass at me. Hello.
I mean, yeah.
Anyways.
That's fun.
Anyways.
That makes sense.
So does anybody else
do your recap, I'll be right back.
Does anybody else follow the hot British man who reviews video games on YouTube? Because I do.
No.
No, just me?
I'll
send a link.
Okay.
Yeah,
anyways,
I'm here
welcome
for that.
everybody. Welcome to session 36 of the Ditherers of Dismay. Wonderful, wonderful group that this is.
Why do you say it like that? Why do you say it like that? Why do you gotta say it like that?
You're the one that fucking gaslights us, DM.
There it is. There it is.
Sure. Technically, by definition, I wasn't. Thank you.
Something.
Whatever.
Technically, by our own interpretation, you were, but it's okay.
That's true. That's true.
Are you trying to invalidate my personal experience?
Yes. Anyways,
and here we go. Here we go.
So thank you for the raid. Last time,
I hadn't sent it yet.
I'm already here.
There you go. Thank you, wonderful mod. Anyways, thank you for the raid.
Dang it, I dropped my mic.
Okay. I need to actually concentrate what I'm trying to say.
Sorry, yes.
Last time on Prince of the Apocalypse with the Ditherers of Dismay, our wonderful group gained a new ally in Amethyst, who brought the attention of something kind of drastic. With Amdrus, his
soulmate,
left lover, girlfriend to be. I don't quite know how to describe it.
I like soulmate. Lover? That's romantic.
Soulmate, sure. Your left soulmate that you left,
I was trying to think of something in the nautical realm that would sound, but I couldn't come up with it. That's not
my own siren's call.
Yeah, there we go. Sure.
His anchor.
Anyways.
Yes, there it is.
Anchor, it's right there. Fuck.
Anyways, found out that she was potentially sold off by her father. And it was potentially by the or to the shifting tides ? There wasn't very much information to go off. In doing so, you went and talked to Grimjaw, asked questions. He didn't seem to really remember, but he said he would start looking for information in his, usual way of, I don't want to deal with people and you're making me do more work. You started more increasingly aggressively asking everybody, kitchen staff, other people. You met more of the people of the Shifting Tides that stay in the keep, and all to find very little. The most you got was Shalar talking about somebody that seems kind of familiar. Maybe he saw her in Lakefall. After about 3 hours or 2 hours or so of running around this keep asking questions, you decided to head back in Lakefall and continue your search there. The rest of the day was spent, and the most you got was Amdrus being able to talk to an older guy in an inn, saying that he recognized her getting into, or a girl of that description getting into a gondola, heading kind of north out of the town, kind of towards the keep. You guys called it there, went to bed. Zephyr had a quite the dream, and quite the interesting interaction with their new friend. And that
I know
is
you're
where
talking about. I'm innocent.
Right, and that is where we left it off. I will say, at the current moment, and I'm constantly rechecking, our music bot is offline, so we do not have music today, and I can have it for the the stream because I can put it on Spotify, but I talk a lot, so it's gonna pause a lot. So, because it pauses if you talk too long on a Discord call, which is great. So there's that. Just forewarning. Yay, technology.
It really does look like she's sitting on your head.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes. Perched.
It's my cat hat.
There we go.
Yes.
Anyways, we come to in the morning. Everyone had their long rest. What are you guys doing?
I think Zephyr said she wanted to do something before we get
Yeah.
going.
Did you?
Oh, I mean, even in the morning, it's totally fine because we went to bed. But I would say when she wakes up, she would wake up before Amethyst, and she goes to the edge at the end of her bed, and basically, like, I'm assuming there might be like an end post. Zephyr's gonna grab onto it, and she's going to kind of loudly say, "What aren't you telling me?" Trying to wake up Amethyst.
She's going to wake up immediately because she's a light sleeper.
Just start screaming.
What?
What aren't you telling me? There's clearly something that you know based off of your murmurs or something last night. You know something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You mentioned my scales and the lava.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Fine.
It was just Zindig.
That's like
Yeah,
Zindig just causing a
just fucking
ruckus.
running around. Got the zoomies this morning.
Oh, oh my god.
She just
Alright. She was trying to climb a window and fell out of it instead.
That's you too.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Anyways, bringing it back.
I don't recall what you're talking about. I'm so sorry.
You mentioned the lava last night.
What about it?
You talked about it. You brought it up. And
I
I may
was-
have had a dream about lava, and I felt like I was dying, but I don't know. And then you mentioned my scales, and last night they glimmered. You saw that. I know you were up. You heard me wake up.
Yeah. I didn't say I didn't mean anything by any of that though.
And after that, I would say that Zephyr's claws and her fangs kind of just start elongating. Clearly, that she's getting a little frustrated.
Well, she's
Was,
gonna put her Amethyst is gonna sit up and just kind of back into the corner a little bit. Look, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to say anything that offended you or.
It's not that you offended me. It's more that I feel like you know something and you're not telling me. Can you see into the future or something?
No, I don't think I can.
Fine. And then she takes a deep breath and kind of just puffs out a little bit of smoke, and then her teeth and her claws go back to normal, and then she's probably gonna head downstairs. She turns around and then heads downstairs.
Okay.
Amethyst will follow probably 10 minutes later or something. Her face might be a little bit puffy and red.
I'm sorry.
Well, I would say the boys' morning was a lot less dramatic than that. Maybe bubble baths and breakfast.
Breakfast and bubble baths.
Boy. And with that, I assume the boys get up, all pampered and great, and head down, seeing Zephyr already at a table, and Amethyst coming down a little later. And I assume you just have breakfast here?
Might as well.
Yeah. Isn't this where we're meeting Katrina?
You did ask her to meet her,
Yes.
bright and early?
First thing in the morning. So probably a light breakfast. We're gonna just get on it.
Fair.
I'd probably, since I'm
Can't really
the
let
first
go
one
of the
down,
menu.
I'd probably pay for breakfast for everybody.
Okay. I
Isn't it
believe...
it's 8 silver per person?
Yes.
And what did that equate to?
4
gold?
gold.
4 gold. Okay. Does that also another one for Katrina? So would it be another
4
8
gold
silver?
and 8 silver, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And do you check to see if she's out there, or do you just start eating?
No, I would look for her.
Okay. Hey, Amdrus, you kind of seeing everyone sitting at the table, you kind of head out, and you do see that kind of parked is a gondola that's kind of tied up to the dock that's like kind of right there, and you do recognize the kind of human female with the brown hair and brown eyes, Katrina being there, and she kind of says, "Good morning."
Morning. Come in. We're having a spot of breakfast before we get going.
Here?
Yeah.
Me? Okay.
No.
Sure. She gets up kind of confused.
I
She
want to
kind
be
of-
like holding a plate of eggs too while I'm doing it.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
And she kind of,
Would they trust us to let us take the plate outside of the establishment?
I mean, probably not, but like if you just like opened the door, you would have seen her. And the dwarven woman that runs the place is probably just like eyeing you heavily, watching you
Right.
walk back with the plate. And you see like Katrina kind of walks in and gives like a knowing bow and sits down with you guys. She goes,
Sorry, I sent a message so late.
That's fine. I was very confused on how much you could hear. But you know, I just hope it wasn't
I
for
could
a
only
long...
hear your. Yeah, no, I can only hear that what you replied to me, and that was it.
Okay, good. And she just kind of sits down, and she like as there's like a plate for her too, and she goes, "Did you get me breakfast as well?"
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been so kind to us the last
Oh.
few days and helping us, ferrying us to and fro.
She's gonna go,
Felt
"Oh,
only
shit, I
necessary.
wouldn't have had breakfast at home." All right, well, thank you. And she like starts kind of picking at it.
I'm gonna
Right.
look and be like, you should have had the eggs. They're very fluffy. They're delicious.
Noted. And like after you guys kind of eat a little bit, she just kind of just goes, "So what was the emergency? I didn't think it was for a breakfast, but here we are."
No, it's not for a breakfast. It's more of a bit of a personal matter for me. I hope you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm wondering if you've seen, and I'd like to describe the gondolier specifically that we were able to track
Oh, okay.
down. I think you said it was a gentleman, human guy, brown hair, I think.
Short black hair.
Short
Short
black hair,
Black
yes.
hair, that's what it was.
She thinks a little bit and she goes, "It could be Jaden. Why? Was he a Shifting Tides member?"
Yeah, we believe he was.
Okay, well,
No, they were headed in the direction of the
of the keep?
keep. Yeah.
I mean, the only one that I know of off the top of my head, anyways, that is currently working for us and, you know, ferrying people around is Jaden. Has black hair.
Right.
It's a bit longer
So,
now, but
And I probably know the answer to this already, but I'm curious if you've seen any human females by the name of Mariana, red hair.
Mariana. Do another roll. Give me a second. I think she goes, "Red hair, Mariana." I don't know her name, but potentially. I mean, I don't really hang out at the keep very often, so
I imagine so, being that you're a gondolier.
yeah. Apologies.
No, it's fine. I like I said, I'd assume you'd not run into her, but that's good to know. Can you put us in contact with Jaden? Is that a thing you could do this morning?
Oh gosh. I could try to go find him. Did you do you need a ride anywhere, or do you just want me to go get him?
If you could take us to Jaden, that would be the more efficient.
You want
route,
to
I
come
believe.
with? Well, I don't really know where he is. He could be. He might even be at the keep at this point. I don't know.
I'm gonna reach out and just hand her 10 gold. Like, help us find Jaden.
I was going to do it regardless. Thank you. You really didn't need to, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna look
I told you I would pay you handsomely.
You
You
did,
really
but
didn't need
okay.
10 gold. Jesus Christ.
She just kind of like
We're fine.
accepts it, like, all right, I'm getting paid today. And she's just kind of like,
getting ripped tonight.
and she just kind of goes, well, I mean, all right. If you want, you guys can. We might just go around town for. It might take a couple hours if we want to just search around, or we can even just go straight to the keep and ask around there.
I'd
What
like
would be
to.
easier?
I'd like to stay around town, see if anybody's seen Jaden. You can ask the other gondoliers if they've seen Jaden around.
Sure.
Kind of start that way, and then if we have to, we'll proceed into the keep.
Yes. Yeah.
we have to
can.
go there anyway.
Yeah, I'd like to make it our
Sure.
final stop for the day if we can manage that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. She kind of like looks over and just sees like Amdrus being like coy and like dodging the real reason. She just kind of goes, sure. What did he fucking do? Can I ask? Is Jaden in trouble? Is this little shit in trouble?
No.
Not yet.
Make a deception check, Joel.
I don't think he's in trouble. I
was gonna say
honestly
no,
believe
too,
that he's
'cause,
like a
he just
low man on the
knows.
totem pole. He's just a transport for the big bag baddies.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't even know what he did. He doesn't know. He might not know he's involved in human trafficking.
All right. Okay. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'll
okay.
still roll a deception roll. I don't care, but I don't really think I'm.
No,
I
roll
don't-
persuasion roll then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I love that you don't have a bonus to deception. That's hilarious.
12.
Oh, yeah, it's you know.
I
Wow,
love that your
worse.
deception roll was better.
Yeah.
I know.
She just
yeah.
kind of looks at you, goes, "Oh, okay. I just maybe thought he maybe did something." All right, well, let's finish up breakfast and looking around, I guess. And yeah, you guys can kind of just have breakfast. It's only a little awkward.
Only
a little.
I'm gonna lean over to Amdrus, because I would assume I'm probably sitting closer to him and just be like, "Is it gonna be okay if I come along this time again, or?"
I think this time it'll be fine. You'll be our confidant.
Okay.
Yeah. If nothing
Cool.
else, we can come up with it. What's a thing adventurers have normally? Like a retainer, a bagman, something like that nature? I'm not sure. Somebody to hold stuff for us while we're fighting shit? I'm kind of new to this adventuring life, so I'm
Like
not
a
sure.
squire?
Like that.
I'm able to fight.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm just for the purposes of this deception.
Oh,
And I'm saying this directly in front of Katarina.
Yeah, I was gonna say the whole time she's just like,
I'm not hiding this part.
hi.
For the
Yes,
purposes
hi,
of this deception. Okay. Okay.
I was going
Love
to
that.
ask. I realized we kind of started talking, and then you're new. Is she part? She just like is looking at you like concerned, not like angrily, but like.
I
Which way
want.
is she?
I want to. Yeah. Like,
I have I have interest.
about it.
I came looking for Amdrus. I have interest in your
She's the
organization.
reason we're. Yeah, she's the reason we're looking for Jaden, and without her, we'd not have
Oh.
the lead we have now. So.
Well, I don't know how much Grimjaw would like someone who isn't part of the Crypt Inside to be in the keep.
I mean, she was already there yesterday, so it's not really that big of a deal.
And he allowed it?
He saw her.
He's just like, hold up, but did he allow it? Because I'm gonna get in trouble.
I'm going to just ask
No,
you
no,
not
no,
to ask any
it's-
more questions for your own benefit.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I give him advantage? Like, and just like, I'm just going to like kind of like sit up straight and like kind of make direct eye contact with her and just like actually look like intrigued in their organization. Like, yeah, I definitely want to join in.
You can make a deception check first. Amethyst.
Oh no.
With pleasure with my +7.
That's true.
Fuck! It was a 17 and then it rolled. So it was a 14. I'm mad.
Give me
I'm
a
mad.
second.
It's okay.
I would say it does not give it advantage, as she kind of goes, sure.
Okay, perception. Or,
Per-
no, persuasion.
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 Oh, that's cool. That's just a 16. I also rolled a 7.
Holy fuck,
How's
you
that?
have a 9?
Oh
yeah, this bitch is like
I-
Vale too. It's the expertise, man.
Double
I mean, to be
second
fair-
persuasion.
To be fair, my persuasion is +7. My
Yeah.
deception is also +7. My arcana is +7.
My persuasion is +7.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're
I
very
double
persuasive
stacked.
for how low you guys roll all the time.
We're a squad of
Not.
face men. That's what
Yep.
we are. Squad of face men
Yeah.
and Joel.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But
But Joel persuades when it counts.
that's fair. That's true.
He's had some pretty high persuasion.
That's true. That's true. And she
Oh,
just kind of looks and she goes, if I get in trouble, I will be charging you double every time you ride everywhere. Putting that out there.
Fine. That's
Trust me,
that
it-
seems fair.
You won't even notice I'm there.
All right. I just don't want to. I mean, Grimshaw can be a lot when he's mad. I
I understand, and I don't want to
Don't worry
make
about
this
it.
any more uncomfortable for you
What
than
is
it
this?
has to be. So I'm just asking you, just to, for the time being, if you just refrain from any further questions.
Okay, I get it. I understand. We're all part of the fucking shifting tides. Called that for a reason. And kind of with that, you
Wow.
guys yeah, we kind of look at these skills. And she just says like under her breath really quick. And anyways, you guys finish up breakfast. And you guys get up and get ready, and you guys all go out into a little gondola, heading down this fantasy Venice, if you will, this high roof, or multiple story high roof city along these river roads, if you will. I will make a roll. What?
I was gonna say, like, as we're wrapping up, I would say that, like, as the party's getting ready to leave, Zephyr's not really paying attention.
Mhm.
Just kind of like still picking up her food and kind of like not paying attention. Like, but yeah.
Amethyst is avoiding eye contact with Zephyr as well.
Yeah, I'll say.
I was gonna say that's going on throughout, like, since you guys came down, like
Probably.
something different.
I'll
about
say
Zephyr.
Joel, with probably the highest passive insight of the group, can definitely tell there's some weird tension going on between these two, like throughout breakfast.
Okay.
Just letting you know. Okay, cool. So, you guys all head out into the gondola and begin kind of going through the city, and it's a large city. Like it's a large town, small city kind of thing. And you go around for quite a while. You stop at kind of the main, like docks, like the gondola bus station, if you will. And she kind of asks around, and she comes back. She goes, "I think he might be at the keep at this point. But it's been a couple hours of you guys going around, like looking and asking people that they've passed and."
I just want to be playing like my lute very softly, kind of like a sad, low song if I can imagine it.
Sure. And she just kind of goes, "To the keep then? Or is there anywhere you guys need to stop first?"
Do we need to stop anywhere before we head over?
I mean,
I'm
should
okay.
I stop at my thing? And she's gonna like look down at like her lantern,
Her
Terrarium.
Yes.
I don't think
my
you need-
apartment.
I don't think you need to.
Did you stop
hide.
by your apartment?
No, I think we should be fine without it.
Okay.
Okay.
I think for the time being, if we need to, we'll adjust on the fly.
You
always
say
works.
that, and Katrina just kind of like looks across all you guys, like
Like that
very
always-
confused, and then just goes, "Meh." You asked her not to ask questions. She's like, "Okay."
He's like, yeah, that always works.
Yeah, it's like, you have an apartment that's on the move? What? And she was very confused, and she
It
just
has
kind of...
feet.
Wait, what?
No.
No.
I hate that.
And with that, she kicks off, and you guys head through, like, you're pretty much almost on the opposite end of the city at this point, and you're heading all the way to the keep. So it takes, like, a good 30 minutes or so to get through it. And the music stopped because I didn't stop talking. Yay for technical difficulties today. And eventually, you can see the keep sitting along the edge of this lake. And I will bring you on over, because I didn't do it for Lakefall, to the new improved map. I only added like 3 things, but hey, look, you have Lakeguard Keep now on the map.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey.
And yeah, the monastery.
And the monastery, yes. Because you've been there, so I'll just add it to the map. It's fine.
Easy.
Yeah.
Cool.
With that, you eventually head on over there, coming to the water gate of the thing, and you hear her shout out to Rish to lower the gate. And eventually, again, you hear the cranking, and the chain lowers, and the gondola is allowed to pass through and kind of park, if you will, at the landing. And you guys can get all off, and she just goes, well, no offense, but I've missed a couple hours of work, so I gotta head back. But good luck
So
on
of
finding Jade.
curiosity,
Would you have made less more than 10 gold in those couple hours?
I mean, no.
Oh, okay. I just wanted
okay.
to make sure I
Yeah.
didn't undercut you.
Mhm.
Just
No.
making sure.
No.
oh, they're perfect.
It's honestly
Then you-
probably good. Thank you.
Cool.
And she kind of waves and kicks off and spins it around and heads on out, and you hear and you see the chains heading back up. You do notice that Shalar's ship, his like kind of larger ship, is still there. It's still currently parked. He talked about leaving, and apparently hasn't left. Yeah, it doesn't seem any different than normal, I guess.
Oh, wait.
DM, you described to us
Oh, I
a
did.
sort of underwater cavern with a gate in front of it before.
Yes.
Near the entrance.
So I can actually just move you to the keep, I guess, not the actual map, but I wanted to show it off. So you guys would be like here again, and yeah, and this would be this kind of gate with a kind of iron gate door that is locked
Wait, where are we again?
at the landing here.
Okay.
Right here.
Can I make a perception check to see how many guards are around us?
Sure. Yeah.
Usual set,
Make a perception
probably.
check. Yeah. And Amethyst, you are not.
That is a
appearing?
natural 1.
Ooh.
Mm.
You kind
I
of
think it's on a perception.
you
You're
kind of like look around and you don't really see anyone, but you assume people are around, but you don't actually see anybody. Like you'll see the one that's like walking on the thing
Like
that's obviously right there.
Tripped getting out of the boat.
Yeah, and just kind of like
Oh.
Oh, God, I hope nobody saw that.
yeah, playing it off,
Yeah.
playing it off, kind of cool. Yeah.
Um,
I need to find fucking Amethyst token because I don't know what I did with it when you disappeared.
you delete me.
She went home.
She,
And she
went to
stayed
her
there.
apartment. Oh, there it is. No, it was on mine, so it was like, you know, half invisible to you guys, and I couldn't find it on the map. I found it. It's fine. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. Are you just heading towards Grimjaw? What are you guys doing?
Well, ideally, I would like to see if anybody is looking at us or can eye us directly.
It's you kind of look around and like there are. I mean, I'll just give you. You know that there are guards that patrol the walls, but none of them are necessarily looking at you, as far as you can tell. Sorry, got a natural one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the group real quick and just be like, so just out of curiosity, do you guys have like a leader or something? Like, who's normally the one that makes the call?
They left.
Yeah,
Oh.
we don't. Yeah, we're kind of.
We're kind
It's
of-
more of a
Under new management.
commune sort of situation.
Mhm.
Huh.
We all take turns deciding
Ride or
what's
die,
happening. Yeah.
really.
You're not wrong.
Right
There
now
was
we're
that one
dealing with-
time, but we've moved past it.
Yeah. Right now we're dealing with mine and your bullshit, Amethyst.
Yeah.
So if there's any input you'd like to give, that'd be really nice.
Oh, I
helpful.
was just wondering because I can talk to people like telepathically if that's cool, if needed.
I can do a little of that too.
Oh.
That would have been very useful to know about 24 hours ago.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
You forgot you could
Forgot
talk to
about it.
people in your mind?
I mean, if you don't use it, you lose
Look,
it. You know,
I have a lot on my mind sometimes. I'm sorry.
that's true.
That's fair. I understand exactly what you're going through. It's been a very stressful day for me too.
Mhm.
Can you speak to Mariana now?
No, she would need to be able to see me.
Oh, you have to see them. Understood. I
Yeah.
thought you could just
And
be
I
like,
have to know them.
right. Well, this is. Well, okay. That makes things interesting. So you need to see, and you have to know, and neither
Well,
of you can do that
it's-
right now.
It's
Yep.
more that they need to see me. Yeah, and they have to be willing.
Well,
I just wanted to know in case, like, if
Yeah,
If
mine's
someone needed me to do
non-consensual,
something.
it just happens.
It is also a short distance. Like, it's only 50 feet.
Yeah, that too.
oh,
So.
okay.
Yeah, and they would
Well-
have to be close by.
This is your game, Amdrus. What do you want? What do you want us to do? Are we burning this place down? Tell me.
Lord.
Let's find a nice cozy corner, tuck into it, and let Amethyst go to her apartment, and then we'll go confront Grimjaw, see what's going on with that. I want to give the man at least the benefit of the doubt to.
Aren't they going to be suspicious that all of a sudden one person is missing that just showed up?
Yeah,
at
it
the
probably
dock?
would have been better to do this on the boat, but you
Oh,
know.
well, we're here now.
That's why I asked. Again.
Yep.
Well, Grimjaw doesn't know she's here yet. I
Didn't
think.
Didn't that other guy start taking notes on who was coming and going?
Yes.
Fuck. Well, fuck it.
We gave that man purpose.
That's so very much drilled into him that he needs to be doing it more and better. So.
Okay, with all of this, Amethyst is going to bend over and
That's
just
a
pick
shot
up a
at
couple of
Tahib.
rocks. She's going to pick up a couple of rocks and put them in her pocket, just in case.
Okay.
I love you. I love you.
She just grabs a couple of rocks on this side of this like cliff and just shoves it in her pocket.
And then one just like really pretty one, just for
I get it.
cutesies, and that one she's gonna put in her little terrarium.
Okay.
Sparkles, and glimmers.
Yeah. All right. You guys.
Amdrus,
Yeah.
didn't you mention the other day about trying to investigate that area, the cove?
Yeah. Can you turn into anything that swims?
I can turn into plenty of things that can swim.
Perfect. When you see an opportunity to
It's not in lava.
Did she
poof.
say that?
No.
Okay, I was gonna.
I was like, whoa,
No, that
okay,
was
we
just
fighting.
Celeste.
We fighting.
Yeah, she's not Joel. Joel just says shit.
I'm just saying, when you see an opportunity to just poof yourself into a fancy flounder, I'll let you make that decision. but it's
That
gotta
might be
happen
better
soon.
sooner than
Again,
later
I feel like that
if we're gonna
probably
go.
would have been another thing that we could have
Yep.
had done on the boat, so that by the
Okay.
time we got here, those things could have just happened. But
Yep.
you know, it is what it is.
We're here.
You know,
We're here.
we
We're here.
don't
We're gonna-
plan. We had one successful plan.
The last time
It's
we
all
tried
you
to split
need.
up, he could just think that we split up again.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
that's fine.
And listen, worst case scenario,
it's
we
not
got
lava. It's
Joel
water.
can send a message to your fish form, and if you find in like 10ish minutes, if you find anything.
I don't know.
I mean, I can investigate a little bit longer than 10 minutes, but sure.
Right. No. Okay. We'll figure this out. So let's. We're gonna. I want to walk very casually by the cliffside, and see if. I'll let Zephyr make the decision on if and when she turns
Lord,
into a
okay.
fish.
She'd probably
And
just do it then when the.
Oh, but-
Well, okay, so.
Oh, down by the stairs.
Down by the bay.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
hate
can
you.
I roll
That's gonna stick in my head for.
Yep.
Can I roll
We
a
are all
perception
a
to
bunch
see
of
where the guards
idiots.
are?
Honest.
You
Yeah.
you certainly can. There's Summer.
Oh, I thought he was agreeing with me for a second.
21.
Oh, I
Same.
didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Honestly, same. Yeah.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
I feel like we all should have just went to go talk to Grimjaw first, and then we'll.
I
look
asked
around
what you were
and talk.
doing. You guys said the whole thing.
What?
Alex,
We're
very-
leaving it to
Water
Amdrus.
this
This is
time.
his thing.
What'd you get, Penguin?
Oh, 21.
Okay, you look around and there are guards kind of
did
wandering
say that
about,
out
and
loud.
like once in a while, like looking down. You do notice that Shalar is just watching you on the boat, and now that you finally notice him, he waves.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, morning.
Never
What are you
mind.
doing?
Maybe not
We're
right now.
we're here. We're here.
We
to
should be
talk-
asking you the same thing, actually. I
Yeah,
thought you were
weren't
leaving.
you leaving
I
yesterday?
know. You'll. Can I blame it on Rowan? Would that make sense? Because it's her fucking
Who's
fault.
Rowan?
Okay.
I was
Where
supposed to
is
leave
she?
yesterday, and then she wanted to go with, and I said no, and then Grimjaw said I would have to wait and bring her with me because she needs to go back to fucking Crow Point. So now I have to wait for her.
That's
Ah,
your
yes.
responsibility.
Right?
Was she the one that used to be in charge of you?
No.
No.
It's a collective no, and
She
you
was a
just
passing
Oh.
acquaintance at best.
I thought she was great, honestly.
Thank you. At least somebody liked me.
and
You
Shalar will just go.
She's useful.
So who's your new friend there?
This is a possible new recruit to the Shifting Tides.
Ooh. Well, name's Shalar, and he does like a big bow and a flourish.
Oh,
Shalar.
Amethyst, and I'll do like an equally as big bow back to him because I don't know what is. I'm just assuming that's just what people do here now.
Perfect. I love that.
Shalar, you seen Grimjaw this morning?
Yeah, in his usual, on his throne,
Yeah.
if you will.
He did. He spoke to him earlier. Remember? He told him he had to wait.
Yeah. I just thought maybe he might be somewhere else.
Yeah.
All right, well,
In his usual spot.
He's very antisocial, so I assume he's in his corner.
let's go have ourselves
where
a talk
I
with
am all the time.
Grimjaw.
I tell him sits on a throne in his own mind.
Good luck.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
It's usually made of clouds.
IRL.
yeah,
Same thing.
same thing. Yeah,
I just imagine
I love you.
the biggest, like most opulent chair.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Fucking
Look,
Like-
not to
like-
derail.
like a 1.5 person seater, but just fucking gorgeous.
Oh, must be one and a
just
half.
like-
I need all the space.
just like
not-
leaned up.
Yeah.
Not to derail, but that image of Ataim floating in circles, writing "I am
Yes!
the storm" in the
I
cloud
am
will
the storm.
forever,
I still love that so much.
forever be
Uh.
embedded in my mind, clear as day. And
Oh,
that is
that was
my
beautiful.
That is my first image of Ataim.
Yes.
Anyways,
Need to immortalize
Alright.
that somehow.
I wonder if he heard any of that what we were just talking about.
Yes, he says as he turns around and walks away.
What?
Uh,
Oh.
Cool.
Right. Well, let's
Cool,
just
cool,
go have
cool,
ourselves
cool.
a talk with Grimjaw.
All right,
Cool.
you start heading up. He
Wait,
he
so
went to
can you
say
hear
hi, and you just kept on
everything?
talking, and he was like, "Okay," and he was just listening the whole time.
Wait,
Uh,
where was he?
He was on the boat, like just like leaning, watching.
Big boat.
The boat that's right behind us?
No, like this one here.
The big one.
This one.
The big one?
He was
Okay.
just chilling. It's his boat.
Yeah. It's his
Well, plan might be a little revealed.
well,
Okay.
maybe you can do some more swimming later.
I'm sure my soul will ascend to a higher plane if everything goes wrong here today.
Fucking
I see
love the
myself
reaction.
in sorting tabaxi far more live, powerful than I am now.
Everyone's
Neither here nor
just silent and confused as you're walking up these stairs, and Amdrus is going on about something.
Uh-huh.
Very
Like,
quietly
I
to
haven't heard-
myself.
Like,
I'm
I haven't
gonna
just
turn to
haven't heard
Zephyr
this
and just be
story
like,
before.
I think we're gonna die today.
Very quietly to
might,
myself.
we might be in trouble just a
Yeah.
little bit. Yes.
I think we might die. He's leading us right to our deaths. Here we go. And a 1, 2, 3.
As we're going, very quietly, I'm gonna be like, sometimes you make more sense than this.
All right.
I would
and
say
with-
Zephyr's just kind of watching Amethyst now.
Okay.
I'm avoiding eye contact with Zephyr.
Very clearly. Just like
Cool, I'm in the center.
My bangs are just like in front of her face, and she's just like looking down.
you're like once in a while, like look up, she's still looking, and you look away. Eventually,
Every now and then, there's like a.
yeah.
Is
Eventually,
there like a little corner where Amethyst can Christina Aguilera herself real quick?
She did it before. I love that.
I mean, yeah.
Because
Jesus
after
fuck,
our
that
interaction
took me
with
like 3 seconds
Shalar,
too
I
long.
think maybe we should hide you after all.
I mean, you're literally at the door at this point. I was gonna say you just walk in, so now
Oh.
is your last chance to.
Aguilera.
If
Okay,
you want to
I'm
do
gonna go. I'll go in. Goodbye. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
it. All right. So you just kind of put it down, and you
What?
kind of the myth coming out and gathers you and brings you into it, and someone else can pick it back up. And you just see what? As the guard on the wall is right there and was just like,
Yep.
Did she
Nobody
just
checked.
turn into mist?
Yeah,
went
she
home.
gets nervous sometimes.
She went home to be with
she
the
can
Lord.
just winnow.
That's how her folk die.
Make a persuasion check.
Which
Amdrus.
one? Okay.
Yeah, Celeste is just winnowing.
That's a 24.
He just looks like yes.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I love you.
What was your excuse? I missed that after I was
She
making.
gets nervous sometimes.
Oh,
He just-
perfect.
He just looks so confused that he just turns back around and watches on the out.
Yeah.
Fucking millennials.
Yeah.
Um,
Goddamn millennials and their fucking
Like,
safe
And with
faces.
that, you walk into the door.
Emotional support mist.
Crystals, though, too. Don't forget the
Oh,
crystals.
God.
I want emotional support mist. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? That's my fog cloud.
Yeah.
Every time I
some
every time I get
emotional-
cornered, it's just fog cloud.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Anyways,
Mist.
you guys
Love
open
matching
up.
stickers.
Yes.
You open up the doors and head on in, and you see a familiar. There are two people kind of lounging about. You can see one of them like kind of leaning on the balcony on the top, kind of like just armed rest, kind of back down to you. And,
Oh,
like, looks
sorry.
down.
Quick note: I have Amethyst's terrarium on my side.
Okay, I assume you grabbed it.
Okay.
And you can see Grimjaw on his throne, on his big chair with his desk. You can see that the papers are kind of much more neater and in a pile. And there's kind of a small cup scattered a bit. And he just kind of, as the door opens, you can see him like yawn and look up and just go, morning, as you all walk in.
Morning, friend. Take it you haven't had much sleep last night.
No, I just felt a headache suddenly walk in. What?
Oh, that's weird. You get those often?
Yeah. It comes and goes.
Interesting. I would definitely see a physician about that. But that's not why I'm here.
Any news? Any news on our recent
Missing
Inkoria?
friend.
Yes. Before you start going off about trying to burn down a stone building with your passion, he like specifically looks
Listen,
at you,
it's
Amdrus.
It's very evocative, and I will not hear otherwise on that.
I found an old report last night.
Zeroing in.
About a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I have both good news and bad news about it. The good news is she did come through here. The description sounded vaguely familiar the more I thought about it. I don't really know the details, but we have a report from our outward members that she bought passage through here, stayed about a night, and then head off northeast towards like Sun Meadow. Now, good news, it's also where your friend demanded to go. The bad news is I got a report this early morning from another scout. One's from Sun Meadow. Unfortunately, we have a massive pain in our ass that we've been dealing with for a few months, and it just got worse. I don't know if you know. Maybe your friend knew, considering he decided to go there, and he seemed oh so interested when it was slightly brought up back when you joined us. But have you heard of a group called the Order of the Eternal Flame?
I don't think Amdrus does.
Well,
Don't know.
I can roll a
Question.
history.
Maybe.
yes,
Maybe.
Amethyst.
I
Should
might.
roll-
I don't know how.
Roll a
Amethyst?
history.
I rolled a natural 20 DM. Plus 2 is 22.
Okay, we'll get there in a moment. Celeste, yes.
What amethyst?
You can make a history check.
Where's Sun Meadow?
It's like a little
North of
north
River
east of here.
Pass. Yeah,
It's like
northeast.
north and east.
Oh. I'll make
You
a history check.
probably don't, Amethyst. Yeah,
I
doesn't
rolled
really ring a bell.
16.
I got a natural 20.
All right.
Hey, you and me both.
21.
So, and Joel, you got a what?
16.
16. Okay. I will say that Joel, actually probably all of you at some point, other than Amethyst, sorry, probably would have heard just small things about a group of religious people that go by this that have caused some problems throughout the valley in the last few months. That they kind of seem to pop up randomly and demand people to join them. And if they don't, things don't always end well. It's kind of as much as you know.
It's another group for us to join, guys. Yes! We're
and-
collecting groups like we collected Pokemon.
Yeah, religious
And with-
zealots.
Gotta join them all.
with
Yes.
Grimjaw, as you kind of spark that, he goes, they're a bunch of religious assholes, crusaders, if you will, that burn you alive if you don't join the religion. And our members have been at a constant war, as they have attacked many of the small villages that we've been supplying. We've dealt with them for a while, and about a month ago or so, maybe a little more at this point, they came to Sun Meadow, bothered it, and we run them out. I think they were looking for somebody, a runaway, I don't know. Unfortunately, it seems they came back with a lot more. And our members made it out, brought a report to me this morning, saying that they have taken over the town by force. So, if your girlfriend is still there, hopefully she's still alive. But more so, perhaps we can make this work. You go there. Maybe you can find your girlfriend. Maybe you can find your friend who demanded to go there early. Perhaps he knows something more than you guys knew. And in return, maybe you deal with them. Or at least get some significant information, and I can forgive the tramping around my keep and bringing in unwanted guests. Don't think I didn't forget about the little snow hare you brought in that clung to your arm. And he looks at you, Amdrus.
Is that a thing you should be saying? Is that a thing we can say? That feels weird.
Either they are members, or I authorize them, and it was neither. So you can do this for me, and I can let that slide. Maybe we can have her join, if she's going to be sticking around. And maybe, just maybe, if you do a good job, get rid of them, there can be an extra reward.
Can I do an insight check?
I would also like an insight check on.
You
On
100%
Grimjaw?
can. What are you inciting?
When he's talking about the eternal flame and what he was saying about like what they're doing, about like burning people and things like that.
Sure.
But I only got an 8.
8. I would say, as far as you can tell, he is annoyingly serious about it. Like, he seems so annoyed at this that they have legit been a pain in his ass, and he doesn't seem to be lying about it, as far as you can tell.
I would say her reaction, she's kind of stiff and frozen, and it looks like she would probably be slightly sweating, like nerves or something.
Okay.
For anybody
Amdrus?
who would notice.
I wanted to check and see if he really believed that Mariana was there. Does he
That's
actually
what I was
believe
curious
she's there?
about, too.
I mean, he said he doesn't really know if they just went towards Sun Meadow, to be fair.
So I'm trying not to metagame.
Yeah.
Because do I believe?
Do you believe if
Amdrus-
he's telling the truth about her going there? Is that what you're trying to ask?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make an insight check with that.
Yeah, I rolled the 19.
Okay. Let me double check something. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, I was like looking at something completely wrong. That's why I was confused. Wrong stats. Okay. I will say, as far as you can tell, while he seems like, it's hard to tell with him because he's kind of always just like an asshole and very like annoyed always, so he doesn't really change. But you don't 100% believe it. Based on everything else, it feels like it could be another way to send you in another direction.
Okay.
And he just kind of looks over and sees everyone kind of you kind of eyeing him up, and he kind of just stands up and does like a stretch, and he just kind of goes, up to you. Or if you want to continue this tramp around my keep and whatever, we can deal with it. But remember, you did sign a contract. And as he says that, everyone who has it, so Amethyst is fine, wherever your symbol is, whether it's on the shoulder or on your chest, it feels kind of like it tightens, like the muscles tighten.
Zephyr would probably quickly react and like grab where it was up on the arm.
And he just like looks unimpressed
You can do
over it, I
that.
guess.
You can do that whenever, can you?
Doesn't really answer. Just continues waiting for an answer.
Can you give us a day?
A day.
I just need to get some stuff figured out first.
I mean, sure. If you
Got a
need to
couple more
prepare.
leads. Got a couple more leads I'd like to track down before I start rushing off to a completely different city.
Fair enough, but if your girlfriend's there, these people, well, they're not really forgiving. All I'm saying. We've lost a lot of members to them. And with that, he kind of just sits back down. Goes back to whatever he was doing when he walked in.
Right, everyone, I believe we have some discussions to, there's some discussions need to be having, in more private quarters.
Okay.
Well, Grimjaw, you've given me a lot to think about. And I appreciate your, forthcoming about the, religious zealots up north.
Of course. And like, as you guys don't move, he just goes, anything else?
That's it. And I'm like, well, I'm done here. So if there's anything else you guys would like to get to.
All good now.
You might be able to ask Shalar if you want to ride to River Pass. Be faster if you want to go.
Ooh, definitely want to ride Shalar to River Pass.
Not what I meant, but I'm sure he wouldn't have complained.
Well, let's go. Let's see if we can't talk to Shalar a little bit. No, no, maybe
As
not.
we're heading towards the door, I would say Zephyr kind of pulls back a little bit, and she's gonna say, "Actually, can I meet you guys at the boat?
Yeah, of course.
I'll catch up in just a second."
Yeah, no, do what you need to do.
Of course.
We'll be at the boat.
And so then after they leave, she's gonna turn around to Grimjaw.
Mhm.
Do you know who's leading this?
Leading? What?
Is there? You mentioned, I guess, some runaway. Are they looking for somebody specific?
I don't know. They don't like talking. They worship their true god and believes they'd rather die than, I guess, go against it. I don't really know.
What do you know if there's anybody specific there? Anybody that stands out?
From my reports, they mentioned it was a much larger group. It was helmed by kind of like looks through and he goes, described as a well-armored dragonborn.
Oh,
Bronze of scale.
perfect. And she says that a little quick. Okay. Thank you. I was just gonna let the party know so we know, I guess, who to look for. So,
I mean,
thank you.
Fair enough. And he just kind of nods and just. Do you walk out or?
Yeah, she's kind of like, when she's like saying the thank you, she's kind of slowly backing up.
And he just
Yeah,
he just watches you as you leave.
And
then you kinda walk out.
She's gonna catch up to the party then
Okay.
after that.
I stayed right outside the door.
You open the door and she's like shaking, and all of a sudden Ateem's right there, and you're just like, oh, okay.
I'd probably run into him because I was looking at Grimjaws just opening the door and probably ran into. I'd say, "Oh, hi," and closes.
I would have been there too. I wouldn't have gone far.
Cool.
Okay.
Amdrus, are you there too, or did you go?
I would have been like 4 or 5 steps behind them and then realize they're not coming. Like, just
Okay.
here.
Yeah, just waiting.
I told you I'd catch up.
I figured you might as well walk. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good, and you can tell that I guess she's short of breath a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
look a little
let's just
flustered.
cut out. I'm fine. It's okay.
Zephyr, make a deception check, please.
Great. Thanks.
You're welcome.
15.
I'll tell you, it's not gonna push.
Yeah.
Either is Joel.
15.
15?
Yeah.
I'm tempted to give you disadvantage because I know you, but that's fine.
I have a passive insight of 15.
Yeah,
It's
there we
still
go.
15.
Yeah. That team, you can tell her she's very much lying. But it's pretty evident.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Do you have a passive 15 of insight? Oh shit, you might
Yes.
have the highest insight then. My bad. I didn't know you were proficient in it. Alright. And you guys head off to Shalar's boat?
Yeah. I would say
Yeah.
Zephyr kind of walks a little bit quickly and catches up to Amdrus.
Okay.
You wanted to have a talk before we got to Charlotte's boat, or no?
With Amdrus? No, I was just catching
No, I
up
thought
to her.
Amdrus said that he wanted to talk before we got to the boat.
My bad.
Oh no. Trying to figure out how to play this. Actually, I would like to have a talk. What kind of armor is Zephyr wearing?
Hide?
Hide? Fuck.
I think so, because I don't have my breastplate anymore.
Correct.
Right.
It's still
Yep.
buried outside
Still buried.
of Crowpoint.
Yep.
Like a week and a
Got
week's
buried.
journey, basically.
Got
Got some
buried.
friendship
Stuff is
bracelets
there
there
too?
too. Yep. Got some friendship bracelets on a tree somewhere.
Poor
That's kind
Kane.
of sad.
Yep, and Kane doesn't have his stuff.
No.
This is
He's
great.
currently being, burned alive by some religious zealots. I don't know.
Good thing he has the toe ring of fire resistance.
Yeah.
I hate that it's a toe ring.
I
It's
was
so
going to say the
beautiful.
exact
It's
same
so
thing.
I
I don't
love
know.
it.
That's what he said.
Actually-
He wore.
He-
He wear.
He said that, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he
he
said
said
he
Yeah,
put it on his
it's on
toe.
his toe.
he would put it on his toe.
So good.
Just knowing 9, he would,
Yeah.
honestly.
Cool.
The fact that 9 is a toe ring guy upsets me.
He's not, but he would do it to piss off everyone else.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm getting him.
No, nine is the guy who would do it ironically, and then just it would
For-
stick.
True.
He's like, I've had
No.
it for this long. I might as well.
It's like, turns out I'm a toe
he
ring
would
guy.
he would do it for a day, and then he's like, I hated that, and I'm never doing it again. But it was a fun joke while it lasted.
Alright.
But I needed to prove a point.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Ah, fuck.
So, as you guys are walking towards there, out and about,
So what are we thinking?
What? I wanted to knock Zephyr over into the water as like an accident, and then like have her drown.
Well, we have a day.
Sure.
I mean, that plan could work.
Can I ask why you're so? You seem so bent on exploring where they keep boats.
It's the only place we've not been, and if I'm being honest, can I make another perception check? Make sure nobody's around to hear what I'm about to say.
sure.
God, please don't fuck me. Okay, 21. 21.
I will say, as you're kind of walking over there, you're kind of in the middle of like the field or whatever, the cliff here. No, doesn't seem like there's anyone really around. The closest people again are patrolling the walls, and they're probably, if you're quiet, the closest ones are out at earshot.
Yeah, I would like to be quiet. I just want to stop and like pull everybody together. Like, if I'm being honest, when I asked him about when he was telling us about the sun worshippers, what the fuck were they? Doesn't matter.
Order of
Or the
the
Eternal Flame.
Yeah, those nerds.
I feel like we've definitely heard that name before.
I feel
No,
like
it
we
definitely-
but
In campaign, I can't remember.
It rang a bell. That being said, it sort of felt like he was giving us busy work to keep us away. I don't think he actually thinks she's in that direction. And underground in the water is where they keep the boats. It's the only place we haven't been.
Wait, you think that going to face the Eternal Flame is busy work?
Yeah. I think whatever's over there, he needs it handled. And he's using me as a sort of bait to get us out.
Well, I don't think it would hurt to check it out. You never know.
I mean, those are people that do need helping. I just don't want to lose sight of her.
Right, well, I think that's a little exaggerated, but we could see what's actually is up.
I hate that I can't say anything to any of these.
You
nerds.
could get out of it and you could talk.
I know, but I don't want to risk it.
Right. What do you guys think? obviously there's people in Sun Meadow need helping.
Yeah, but if it's a distraction from what
I mean-
we're trying to do for you, I'm more worried about you at this point. So
Yeah.
If I could just, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go back. We'll kill the day. Let's go back. Let's go back to Lakefall. We'll kill the day, and then we'll come back in the morn. Tell him we accept, but before we get there, we'll have Zephyr turn into a fish.
I'm gonna pop out right now.
Okay, as you say, we can turn Zephyr into a fish. You just hear as smoke just starts coming out and mist starts coming out of your.
Eat my lantern. Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome back.
I have an idea.
By all means.
I have a spell of invisibility. If you want, I can turn Zephyr invisible, and then she can turn into a fish.
Why would I need to go invisible as a fish form? Why can't I just be in fish form?
Well, weren't you all worried about that other guy seeing you?
Well, it would be kind of suspicious if I just didn't come out the party if they left. Either way,
Well,
I think...
I guess the point would be that we wouldn't leave without you, but sorry, I shouldn't have come out.
No,
No,
it's
you're fine, don't worry.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan. It's actually a great plan. I'm just wondering if there's like the implementation is the hitch at the moment.
Well, if we come
How
back
long-
tomorrow with someone invisible already
Mm-hmm.
in the boat, we don't have to worry too much about.
Question, how long is the boat ride again?
For what?
From
Uh,
Lakeville
from-
to
It's like 20 minutes.
Oh, I
Depend-
thought it was an hour.
No. It's not that far away from it. No. Like walking, it'd probably like an hour walk, but by boat, it's like 20 minutes or some half an hour, depending on where in the city you're going. But
I mean, we could do that, or we could figure out this missing clue now while we're here. And then, depending on where that leads us, we could just leave for Sun Meadow tomorrow. Bright and early.
invisibility lasts 1 hour. Yeah.
Yes, concentration.
Wild shape lasts 1 hour.
2.
2 hours.
Well, it's half her
Oh,
2
it's
hours.
level.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
It
half her
increases
character
over
level, so
time.
Yep.
Then
Another option is I can bring her in the lantern with me.
Whoa, what? Hold up. How,
Can you?
what? How does that work?
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
Pyro told me.
Yes.
I thought there was a higher.
No,
level.
Yeah, I think we've read about
It might
that.
be high level thing. I just know it can happen.
here's a fun, weird idea. What if we, and this is out of game. What if we
It doesn't specifically say.
what if we get,
Okay.
what if we go into like
It also
one
could
of
have been
these
a-
rooms?
It could have also been like a before it was released thing.
Never mind.
sorry, I haven't.
say
I've
that.
been reading notes looking for an I
Sorry.
think
I'm
I've
like-
connected some dots that we might have to talk about during the
Oh my
break.
god! Fine. Yes, finally.
Sorry, just a few.
Sorry,
Maybe
we
I don't
kind
know.
of derailed everybody.
I was
This
half
is
paying
why I was
attention to what's
excited
going on
for
this
you
whole
guys
time
for this
because
episode.
I've been
Like,
reading my notebook this whole
There
time.
is one
Sorry.
connection that I know about that we've
Perfect.
talked about before, so I'm curious if that's the same thing.
Cool. So break
Well-
time's gonna be productive. Okay.
Yeah,
Amdrus,
okay,
what were you
Sorry,
saying?
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
have no idea what was going on, but I think I'm sorry.
So,
Sorry, I didn't mean to
what if-
derail what was going.
What if we get Zephyr into what if we go into like one of these rooms real fast and
You-
make sure it's empty, obviously.
You would know it's the barracks, and a lot of people hang out there. because
Oh, people just hang out.
you've wandered around a lot, so you know it's.
I kind of liked your idea of just oops and pushing her into the water. And
Yeah, like
But-
no,
Sounds
Zephyr,
cool.
she's drowning, and then she turns into a fish, and then just
And doesn't come out. I mean,
and we'll be like Zephyr, no, and then we grab her later.
I think that just caused more of a scene, and everyone would be looking more intently. And if she
Right.
never came out of the water for
So here's my second idea.
how deep is the water?
Here's my second idea. Just hear me out.
It's depth level.
Invisible fish.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what Amethyst I thought was saying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I just like. Oh! I thought you meant just Zephyr herself, not in fish form.
Either way, I think is what she was getting at.
Yeah.
Just
I thought it was
Oh.
either or.
Because
I
like
was
it only
thinking
goes
dragon.
away.
it only goes away if she makes an attack.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
so she can walk
shifting,
with
she can
invisible.
shift while
She can
invisible.
still shift while invisible. Yeah.
Okay, so what if we get
So-
to a corner, kind of find a blind spot? Amethyst casts invisibility, or Zephyr turns into a fish. Amethyst casts invisibility, and then we just toss her into the water while we're on our way to go to see Shalar. And then Shalar's like, "Where's Zephyr?" And we're like, "Oh, she's walking around doing a thing. She said she wanted to talk to somebody. I don't know."
Okay.
Yes.
And then
Hopefully
and
it
then
doesn't
when
take
she's
too long, but when I come
Yeah.
out, if the invisibility's gone, or should I just be quick? If we don't know how big this place is.
right, well, just try to get. I guess the guess thing would be just like however far you feel, and this is metagaming, but like however far you feel 30 minutes takes you, and then start coming back.
I mean,
Yeah.
you as the caster know how long your stuff lasts.
Yeah. So explore for half the time it takes you, and then spend the other half getting out. That way, you give yourself that cushion to leave, in case something happens. You don't run till you get tired. You run till you start feeling tired, and then you come back. That way, you're home by the time you're exhausted.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I can wait I can carry you invisible while I'm invisible, and then just wait for you until I see your fish, your fish form coming back up.
You can see me.
I mean, if I'm the one invisible, then anything I'm carrying is also invisible. So you wouldn't be invisible until I let you go.
Oh, I see.
Let you into the water, and then when, wait at the same spot, and when I see you, then I can pick you back up and you're invisible again.
Yeah, that can work. We can go with
Oh
that.
yeah. Okay.
It's anything you're
mean-
carrying when you cast it. So if you pick her back up again, she won't go invisible. It'll just a fish walking around or floating around.
I mean, if I put her in my pocket.
Yeah. You know how
'Cause
you
I thought
sometimes
that's
put
how-
fish in your pocket?
It's
Yeah, 'cause
when
I
you
thought that's how it
cast it, it's
worked.
anything that you're holding turns invisible as well. So I would allow if you're holding a fish Zephyr and you turn invisible, she would too. But I would say if you picked it up, you wouldn't have a way to turn her invisible again.
How many times can you cast invisibility?
Twice, but then I can't have any more spell slots.
Without a short rest.
We might. I mean, we
We
might.
can
have to-
definitely take us right.
Yeah. Well, we can.
I
I
mean,
mean,
we
short
can-
rest is not.
You
that
know,
bad.
we have a lesson that we're supposed to, go back and listen to.
Joe does not look pleased.
Coco, it's gonna be okay.
Oh, Joe was ready to fight. Oh my god.
Yeah, we can go talk to Shalar. Here's where we can kind of play this out a bit. In my head, this is how this is going. Hide in a corner. Zephyr turns to fish. Amethyst grabs Zephyr, casts invisibility on herself, and now invisible Zephyr fish.
Also,
Yes.
slight addendum to that there, Amethyst. I believe you always upcast everything. So I believe you cast it second level anyways. Or third level? Or no, maybe you don't have third level.
Second.
You only have second. Never mind. I was going to say it does target 2 people at higher levels. So,
Oh,
but you're not at third level for. Okay.
No.
Sorry, my bad. I tried to help. Oh, shut up.
No worries.
Uh,
You're fine. You're
No,
fine.
you're good. You're good.
I'm the worst.
oh no, it is a third level.
It is third level casting. Then you do target 2 people, I believe.
One additional target. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I can make her invisible then.
You guys
Perfect.
can go invisible if you really want.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I tell them that.
So now you
So-
and Zephyr would be invisible, yes?
With the apples.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
Over
be
the
able to see
alley.
each other. Just putting that out there. Both of you being invisible
Which is-
doesn't make it.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, which is
Well-
why in
Or I can just cast it on Zephyr,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
I have a
the original thing that
Technical
I was
question.
said. Yeah.
Do we know how deep this water is?
So that was the that was my question.
But it's like
Sorry.
the edge of a lake, so like it's a cliff edge to a lake, so probably pretty deep.
I'm gonna say you can assume it's deep enough with the fact that there's a giant ass ship.
Yeah.
Well, because if I can go invisible from the start before shapeshifting, then I could also be something bigger and swim faster.
the space between the bars is what I'm concerned about once you get in there.
That's just true.
I didn't think about
That
that.
is true. Yeah, the bars are like fairly.
Never mind. I'm gonna go with my original plan then.
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
yeah, so in my head it's I don't know, Amethyst, I don't know if you want to play it off like I'm the weird quirky girl and then you just stand in the fucking water for a while and it's like, oh, that's just Amethyst, she's just doing Amethyst shit.
Oh, I
While we
mean,
talk.
I did collect some rocks.
There you go. You can be
I really
looking
like
for
rocks.
There you go. Yeah, so we can just have you be like so this is me talking out of game. You can be like weird quirky girl standing in the water, drop off an invisible zephyrfish. Zephyrfish swims away, and then you can just hang out there while me, Ataim, and Joel are talking with Shalar on the deck of the boat, keeping an eye on you. And then when you see Zephyrfish, you can go down to pick her up like she's a rock, cast invisibility again, and then is invisibility is that somatic and
Can I suggest
Well,
something?
I can just
It is
shapeshift again to something smaller
okay, yeah.
and just be in a pocket too. This is out of game.
Yeah.
What's up?
Uh,
I can also give you telepathic or use mind link.
oh, true. But I was gonna say also, with it only being 20 minutes between the keep and Lake Fall, we could go back and then just have Zephyr swim from there.
I'm
to-
trying
so
to
that-
have a caper, and you are ruining everything.
I'm trying not to have this entire keep decide that we are, we need to die.
How dare you come up with a better, more suitable
I'm the
plan?
only one with suitable plans we've seen so far.
Ouch!
What do you
I
mean?
went to Ataim.
What do you mean? Oops! I pushed Zephyr over there. Oh no, she's drowning. Wasn't a good
Oh
plan.
no, it wasn't a good plan. Listen, that's just
Right
off
in
the
front
top
of
my head.
everyone? I don't
Yeah,
know.
fine.
Hi.
I like this, so they'll think
I
Zephyr
had to
left.
grow up hiding from everyone because my father was scared
Ooh.
of me getting,
And
Hate
in
crime?
trouble. So,
Oh.
I will say, as you
I'm
guys are
so
discussing
mad.
this and still talking, Zephyr, Joel, and Atim, you can hear
that seems like whispering, but like, just like,
gesturing
Yeah,
bigger. You can hear that like back from like down this way here. Coming
okay.
around the corner, you can see is a group of how many people? A group of like 2 of like members of the Shipping Tides. I was gonna say Black Earth. That would have been a whole other thing.
how are they here?
And there is a fight. No, just kind of
There's a fight, or
chatting
they were
and, like,
undercover.
walking around, and they're just kind of talking, and they're like walking around the corner towards you guys.
Okay. Fine,
Just
fine.
Hold,
That's
hold.
I'm gonna bend over and pick up a flower I see on the ground.
I'm gonna look between Ataim and Amdrus. Like, which way are we going?
obviously with him. That was a way better idea than anything I came up with.
Cool.
Then
So
let's go.
Okay, just
Did you want to talk to Shalar?
not really. I have nothing to say to him. It was really just to buy time for Zephyr.
Okay, so then we can just leave.
It is very pretty.
We have to find a way to leave.
Yeah, how are we leaving?
On the
There's a-
gondola.
There's a gondolier. I'm assuming there's a gondolier who's going to take us back.
Sure. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
you can request them. You know that.
Or we can run into
Yep.
Shalar and he'd take us and whatever.
He has to wait for.
As you guys are just
You're
like
right,
aggressively
let's not-
whispering, these people kind of walk up and go, "Hey," like looking
Hey,
very
Dan.
confused.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, bros?
DM, out of curiosity, is
Yes.
there
Are
a?
y'all leaving? Can we just join you on the?
Yeah.
Gaslights?
Are you guys ready to leave? Because we're trying to find a ride back to Lakefall, and it's just nobody here.
You just ask like Grimjaw. He'll send someone.
He
From
doesn't
both.
like me right now. I've pissed him off.
Oh, it's
that's on me.
you. Oh man.
I'm the reason.
And they start talking, and they're like, "Yeah, we heard you were causing." Anyways, I mean, I can go ask.
Girlfriend
you want.
trouble is really what the
That's what I
problem
heard.
is.
I
But
heard.
you know.
Rough buddy, and he like pats you on the shoulder.
Thanks.
Shall I put the flower in their hair?
And
He's special. We look after this one. I'm just like hands on shoulder, like rotating away.
he goes, "I can go ask if you really want."
See if you can find us a gondolier.
Yes, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
that'd be.
I
sure.
put the flower in my hair.
You know, if I could be so daring, this one, and I point at him. I'm like, has a thing for short men with short black hair. If you have any of those.
Wait a second.
They just like both look at each other and like look at you, and they're just kind of like, "Okay, got it."
Especially
And they
if
just
you're
like
native
start
to
walking
either-
away.
Maiden.
Do either of them have short black hair?
Make a perception check.
I forgot about that guy. What was his name? Jaden?
Jaden.
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 Of course, now I roll good. 17.
He's from the family of the Smiths. They're
Smith's
like
family, yeah.
blacksmiths, you know? Yeah.
Yeah,
Jaden the blacksmith.
family of blacksmiths.
Oh my lord.
Oh God! I didn't
dare
even
you.
realize what I said. I didn't even
Dare
realize
you,
what I
Coco.
said.
Oh
Oh,
god.
that was rude. That was rude, Coco.
Anyways,
I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. something.
Anyways, as you're kind of looking, you do notice that one of them does have kind of shorter black hair, and they just keep on walking. And the one guy that's like kind of confused, just kind of like, "Okay," like awkwardly leaves with them, and they like head into the keep.
Is your name Jaden?
Oh,
She just yelled it right out.
Just yelled it. Fuck.
Right out. Right out.
They
I
were
love
kind
this.
of quickly leaving. Let me just roll. As they're about to like walk through the door, you say that, and he stops and goes, "Yeah,
Oh, I've heard a lot about
Oh.
you.
how did you
Bingo.
guess?"
Katrina.
Katrina told us about you. Said you were a blast. Wonderful.
Katrina. Okay.
Yeah, she's a wonderful human. Are you a gondolier by chance, or are you just walking guard duty today?
I got guard duty today. Why? Hence, I was gonna ask if you want. Like,
It would have been easier, you know.
I get it, right? But. Anyways, I'm gonna go
Do you
ask,
wanna-
and he like walks away.
Do we want to?
I like your hair.
Thanks, and the door closes.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I found him.
We're gonna die.
Everything's
Oh my
bad.
Did I do bad?
No, you did great. You did
Oh
great.
yeah, that's
You're fine.
We
Honestly,
panicked
you fit right
in the
in.
moment.
yeah. It's you're one of us already.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly
That's very
scary.
nice.
It's honestly
Yeah.
scary how well you fit in here.
That's very nice to hear.
There is a little bit of time before someone walks out. The other guard, not Jaden, walks out and goes, "Cool, we got someone who'll get a boat ready." Give him like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes.
I like your hair too.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks. And just
You're a real
like
straight,
walks away.
real straight shooter, that kid.
I'm just trying to be nice. Everyone likes
You're
me
being,
with their hair
you're
looks
honest,
nice,
you're
right?
being so extra, and I love it. I'm here for every second of this.
So Amdrus,
Extra.
we're not gonna question Jaden.
want to. I just don't feel like right now is the most opportune time in which to do it.
Well, at least now we know
Maybe
what
we
he looks
should.
like. Next time.
Well,
Why
we can still
ask him?
follow Grimjaw's lead and go to Sun Meadow and check it out. Maybe she's there.
I'm gonna walk into the barracks behind. Like I'm just like, just wait here for 1 second. I'm just gonna walk in behind.
Oh,
You
I'm
kind of-
following.
You walk in, and I will grab a description because it's been a hot second. Where is?
Okay, are we just sitting in the? Are we just standing in the center? We're
Yeah,
just standing.
you're just
here.
hanging out. I mean,
We're
people
just
do
hanging
it,
out.
so it's not the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
But yeah,
cool.
You're
I'm
Or like,
going
yeah.
to just sit.
okay.
I'm going to sit right beside you
Okay.
Perfect.
and probably like look for 4-leaf clovers or something. I don't know.
Make
some weird ass
an
shit.
investigation check.
Hell yeah.
What are you
Love
doing,
this.
Penguin? Zephyr?
she's gonna chill out with the other two.
Okay.
With Atane.
I got a 9.
You know, fine.
Don't find it.
Anyways, so Joel and Amdrus, you walk in, you see kind of the larger room. You can see that there are 9 double bunk beds kind of fill this place along the sides. There are like each kind of with their pair of like foot lockers kind of tucked underneath it. And you can see the doors like kind of heading out in each kind of direction. One going to the armory, which you know. And you can see that there are currently like 10 people just kind of chilling on beds, chatting.
Right. I'm
One
gonna
of
walk
them,
in.
Jaden.
I was gonna say I'm looking for Jaden immediately.
Well, you know that he walked into the keep, so he walked the other way.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't make the. I was looking for Jaden, like in the direction Jaden went.
Oh, you said the barracks, so I was like, hey,
Yeah,
that
Oh,
was random.
Sorry, I apologize.
No,
I
you're
thought
fine.
he was walking into the barracks. So
no,
I
he
assumed.
because he was walking to tell Grimjaw that you guys needed
Uh-huh.
a gondolier. So he was walking.
He
to,
just didn't
with
come out.
Grimjaw's. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't come out.
Yeah,
So
I
you-
just want to go. I want to go talk to him real fast.
Okay. Yeah. So you go into the
Right,
keep and you can
go.
see that Jaden is like sitting down at like the current thing, kind of having like lunch because it's kind of at that time. And you can see Grimjar is kind of still at his desk and working away or whatever he's doing.
Right. I'm gonna walk in like, Grimjaw, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna borrow him for like 2 minutes.
He doesn't even look up. He just kind of goes.
Perfect. See, this is why you're the leader. Can I speak to you, Jaden, for a minute?
He's like in the middle of eating like a sandwich. And just, is it about your friend? Because look, like I flattered, but like not really looking for a relationship at the moment.
It is about a friend. It's not about that friend. Get outside for a second.
Sure.
You can bring the sandwich if you want. It's not really. It's not gonna take up.
Make a
all the time,
persuasion check.
but- Oh, what?
You did say you were the one causing troubles.
I am. That is a natural 1.
Ooh. He kind of like looks and he goes,
Anything else?
you know, I'm sure we could eat. I'm eating. Just sit down if we really want to talk.
I just want to talk to you outside for 2 minutes.
Can you wait until like I eat lunch? I'm starving.
I
Just got off like doing the walls, so
I feel like I've put off enough of my mates already, and I'm just really. You know what?
Just like
Enjoy your
sleeping.
lunch. I will. I'm sure I'll see
man.
you on the morrow.
sounds good.
And I'll turn around like, oh shit, Joel, fuck, forgot you were here.
You're gonna give up that easy, Amdrus?
You know, Joel, it's more about applying pressure at the right time and not all the time.
And Jaden just like is eating the sandwich, and watching, listening, like.
Like, I mean,
It's fine. I mean, honestly, I feel like we're just gonna let's just talk about this back in Lakefall. We know what he looks like.
You know I'm right here still, right? Hi.
yeah.
I know,
No,
and you're a
we know-
good-looking man. You're a
We-
We
good-looking
definitely we know where to find him, so it'll be
Thanks.
okay. We know where to find him if we
Meanwhile,
need him.
Ataib's asking Amethyst to describe her house decor and like how it all looks and stuff.
It's got very pretty, just like pillows, and it's very. Everything kind of looks like stained glass with the crystals, and it's
Ooh,
just
okay.
very, yeah, it's very like calming.
I like it.
Very
I'd
open.
definitely love to see it sometime.
Hopefully one
I
day I
guess-
can bring you in. I'd love to have you.
Yes, Zephyr.
This is. I don't know. I guess it would be kind of like out of character, but would she still be avoiding Zephyr, like eye contact?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Real awkward.
You scared the fuck out of her this morning.
I know.
You woke her
At
up.
team, you can
I'm
tell.
in the center of. Yep.
You can tell that Zephyr is just stressing, and Amethyst is stressing and trying not to look at Zephyr, and you don't know what's going on.
This is just like Michael Jackson eating popcorn gif. Like,
I would.
Yes.
Can I do a quick investigation check for like a flower or something?
Sure.
Like a nice flower.
Love
Sure.
the flower motif.
Or
you
like a
have
nice
going on
rock.
here.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
3.
13.
13. You look around and you can find some like.
Wait, hold on. I read that wrong. I forgot I have a -2, so that's 11.
You look around and you find like a dandelion and like a nice shaped rock. I don't know.
Okay.
You're not into rocks that much, so it's a rock. I don't know.
Yeah, as a druid, I'm not. Whatever. Okay.
Well, you're more a fire druid. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't think you collected rocks.
That's fair. That is fair. Okay,
Lava
so
rock.
she's just gonna pick up something that's just like, okay, this one might look nice. And she's gonna sit next to Amethyst and like offer it to her, kind of awkwardly, but like, I'm sorry about this morning. I'm just stressed, and I don't know. You sound like you knew something, and I just wanted to know what's going on. I'm sorry.
Wait, oh, did something happen this morning?
No,
now
this
with the
isn't about you.
popcorns out.
And she's gonna like lean forward and is like, no, this isn't about you.
Wow.
Excuse me, my god, okay. You feel like a gust of wind.
It blows in your face. If you're the
Sorry, Atam, I just oh, hold on.
Dramatic.
It's okay. It's okay.
Literally, I just turned around, but I'm still sitting there. It's fine.
It's okay, really. I just wanted to give you space. I promise I don't know anything.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just. Last night was rough. I couldn't sleep well. You sounded like you knew something, and I'm just worried. I'm just worried.
No, nightmares are just something I'm very familiar with. That's all. I can understand.
Yeah. So there, Atam, if you wanted to know, yeah, whatever. And then she's gonna get up and kind of like
Nightmares.
walk away a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you
I
for the
kinda-
rock.
Can't just
It's
say
very
that.
pretty.
Not expect me to have more questions, but we'll talk about it later, I guess.
I'm gonna put the rock in my terrarium.
Like as she's walking, like and turns back around. What questions do you have? It was just nightmare.
Yeah, but what was it about? Like, you know,
Just
sometimes nightmares mean things.
Flames.
just
Flames.
terrifying stuff. You know,
I mean,
just.
it was aptly called a nightmare, so I guess it would be terrifying stuff. Okay, that's fine.
I
I'm
just
not gonna push.
thought I
I'm
was
not
gonna
push.
die. It's. We'll see if I can figure out what's going on with it and
Okay.
what it means.
Can I ask why you stayed behind to talk with Grimjaw?
Oh, you know, we're just trying to find out more clues for the Senmoto place that might be helpful.
Ati,
Um,
I would
There,
like.
there wasn't.
Sorry, I would like
I was
you to
gonna
make
say
a.
she's gonna do deception.
Well, I would say, Ati, would you like to make a retroactive perception check to see if you heard the conversation? Because you were standing right at the door.
Oh, yeah,
no.
true. Yes, I will. I thought about it like literally right after, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was gonna
I
say.
didn't say I was gonna
Zephyr's
actively
gonna
listen.
try to do deception.
12.
Okay, well, you probably didn't hear much.
We're rolling like shit today.
It's thick doors. So yeah, make
Yeah.
a deception check there, Zephyr, and yeah.
And insight check?
Which one
If
is
you want
it?
to, yeah.
Yes.
You want to be actively being like.
Well, yeah, I'm actively asking. Okay, I know.
Did you say a natural 20?
I got a natural 20, but I don't feel like that would be right. Because you can tell
I
she's
got
stressed.
I got
Well,
a
then-
total of 10.
Well, then ignore the rolls and just say that because our team has a good
Yeah.
Insight,
Yeah.
and you know
My
that you're
passive
You
insight
stressed.
is really good. Yeah.
You know that I'm stressed, but
Mhm.
I guess you wouldn't know if I was lying. But basically, what did you ask? Oh, what
I just asked
um,
if you, what you were. Why'd you stay behind?
Oh, I was just trying to find clues about, the Sun Metal place and this order. But he wasn't very helpful. He didn't give us a lot of information.
He's not. He's not really one for
I give you information, bitch.
information. So yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Gives literally the
Are you-
He's gonna,
information
like-
he had. He's not helpful. So-
Yeah, and I'm
He's
like,
not- I mean, yeah, I know. But
I would say she kind of like quickly
He's a
looks
bit of a-
away, and like
are you
I would.
familiar with Sun Meadow?
What is your passive insight? You said 16?
15.
15?
That's pretty good.
I would say that maybe you could tell that there's something up more than just her being stressed when she said that he wasn't helpful. Because then she
Right.
quickly looks away, kind of like slightly wide-eyed.
Right.
So I'll give you that. What
Yeah.
did you say then?
I asked, are you familiar with Sun Meadow?
Yeah, actually, I passed through on some of my travels, before I met you guys. Yeah. So
Okay.
I might have run through it, and
So you are a little more aware of this order.
I know of the place. The order wasn't there when I was there, so I guess
They
they're
sound like
on
a
the move.
cult.
So are they fairly new?
I.
What did I get? I got a 21 when I rolled against them.
They sound like a cult.
Oh,
when I
for the-
rolled when I rolled for history about them, I was like, well, actually, I got a 21, so
Well-
I guess I would know, or I don't know. I don't know actually how much I would know.
I would say because that was just about like their stuff.
Heard the
doing.
name.
Yeah, so I would
Do
say
I
just
know
like
anything
since
about
you
them?
came
Yeah.
back from your trip, on
Right.
Whatever.
Because I
and-
was gone for how long did I say?
I don't know. 6 months or
yeah.
something. I don't know. But you were gone for a chunk of time, but coming back
6 years.
or 6 years. Oh, 6 years. Okay.
I was gone for 6 years.
Right. Yeah, coming back, I would say since you came back to the Blooming Vale and you went and saw your father and everything before meeting up with the group, you probably heard all these rumors just like in passing,
Okay,
especially
so-
in Kaiman. So they've been around for at least
It
the
was like
last few
triggered a
months.
memory. I have
Yeah.
been hearing about them. Yes, but I don't necessarily know
Mhm.
much. Okay.
So they've been around for a bit. Actually, I don't know how long they've been around.
I don't like the sound of them.
No, they don't sound great.
They sound
Well,
like a
we
cult.
don't know that for sure.
I mean, true.
I mean,
Maybe it's the next group that we,
maybe,
link up with.
maybe.
Do some work for them.
Sometimes, like some people perceive things differently, so we don't know for
Do
sure.
Do you
mean, that's-
guys normally just join cults?
That's fair. Well,
I. mm,
Want to tell the truth, Zephyr? I'm not there, but you want to tell the truth?
I may
have a habit.
have,
We're developing a habit. We're 2 for 2.
me and another party member may have kind of gotten our entire party roped into one, you could say, and then joined another.
multi-level marketing,
and...
that whole thing.
She like points to where you
Yeah.
guys currently are potentially.
Potentially.
Oh. Amazing.
I know we're trying to find information. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
We really like to be in the thick of it.
Cult work is not something you should be in the thick of.
Well, we don't know
Well.
if this is a cult. Remember, we haven't met them yet. We don't know.
It looks like a cult, sounds like a cult. It's probably a cult.
Whack.
What would you know? Actually, what out of character? What did you roll for it? Do you know about it? I can't remember.
No,
I don't know- I don't know about them.
specifics, But
I was in the lantern. I heard what Grimjaw said.
yeah,
Oh, that is true. Would Zephyr know that? Did you tell her about that? This fucking bug. Sorry.
I can't remember.
It's okay.
No, I think you mentioned that you can still hear everything because you
Yeah.
talked about things.
At one point, yeah.
I-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that Amdrus does, but I don't know if Zephyr would have known that.
No, I think she told the group. Like,
I would say she probably forgot, actually.
okay, well,
I
whatever.
don't know.
Regardless.
Would it be an intelligence-based thing?
Regardless,
Yes.
Yeah, I would say she probably forgot.
Either
So
way.
yeah, what would you know?
I could hear the conversation.
Oh, when you're in the little thing.
Yes.
Well, again, people can perceive things differently.
She's going to just kind of look down and, I don't know, pick out a blade of grass or something.
Thought you were talking about Mina for a second.
Yeah.
Oh no!
with that, Joel and
Hi,
Ambrose, you
Mina.
kind of walk out and find them.
Once again,
Sitting on the ground.
awkward.
Yep,
Yeah.
once again. Awkward.
We were good for a second. Now we're just awkward again.
Yeah.
Everything is awkward.
Especially when you're part of a team.
Especially
Yes.
for the team, yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like that's enough traversing for the day. I'm spent. I'm ready to go get some lunch. How about you guys?
Food is good.
Sure.
I could do food.
Let's go grab lunch.
All right. Well, unless there's anything you guys are doing, you can head down to the dock, and there is someone waiting for you.
Not Jaden, is it?
It
Not
is
Jaden,
not,
is it?
no.
Damn it, Jaden.
Oh, he was just
on wall duty.
I know.
He was just having lunch with you guys.
Yeah.
I know.
And you guys are brought back to Lakefall, dropped off. Where do you want to go?
Where's that kind of troublesome in?
At the Wandering Guest. It's like in the center of town, so you can go there.
Yeah.
Yep, wandering guest.
Sure. You kind of head in there, and
It's very apt for the Ditherers.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
You
you
should
get,
get
again, you see this kind of 4-story, high stilted building. You can see, like, as you walk in, the large hearth is going. It keeps the whole place like very nice and warm, even though it's kind of like slightly cooler air, I guess, from like the lake and everything, and kind of being the time it is. And you can see the family of Tabaxi that, you know, are serving guests and the people there, and you can sit down and get something to eat. It's only like 2 silver each for lunch.
Beautiful.
I think with that, actually, while the team gets food, I think is where we're gonna actually have a break because I just realized the time. So now we can all get food.
Hey.
So go to the bathroom, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, whatever you need, and we'll be back. Like, apparently these guys have things to discuss.
Yeah,
so
I'm ready
like,
to hear these theories.
10,
Yeah.
15, maybe more. We'll try not to make it too long. But
Yes.
See y'all in an hour.
yeah, pretty much.
Ooh.
All right, we'll be back.
mushroom.
Awesome.
So then I told him, that's not IKEA furniture, that's your boyfriend.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What in the world?
Yeah.
At least I went
Actually,
with
you
the
know, I
cheap
think I've
laugh.
heard of that one.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you backing me up on that one.
I got you.
Stupid.
It was actually pretty good. Like it
Stupid.
started off as fake and it like turned genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
all right. Welcome back, everybody. For any of those that may have missed a bit of the first half or just joined us, our wonderful group have went back to Lake Guard Keep, the Shifting Tides kind of, or I guess Grimjaw's kind of HQ. Asked a few more questions. Found out that Grimjaw did find out information on Amdrus's girlfriend and Amethyst's friend, who apparently got passage through here, stayed a night, and then continued onward to northwest with like escorts, basically, to Sun Meadow. And then also found out they got a report early morning today that Sun Meadow is currently being held by a group called the Order of the Eternal Flame, a group of religious fanatics, kind of crusaders that have been a thorn in the Shifting Tides' ass for a while, and asked you guys to, if you're going there, A, Kane went there, B, your girlfriend's there, C, if you get information or even just kill them, get them out of there, they can look past bringing in somebody who is uninvited, aka Amethyst, and potentially, depending on how good of a job, you might get rewarded. And then also reminded you signed a magical contract joining them. Just, a slight little reminder. With that, you guys decided that you guys are heading back to Lakefall for lunch, while Zephyr, once again, wild japing, doing some spy shit. Yeah, that's where we are. So, are you just having lunch at the Wandering Guest and then letting Zephyr head out?
I mean, that was my plan, unless anybody else wants to alter, talk, figure out what's going on
I
with
think
that.
that's great.
Yeah.
I think that's the safest right now. You both have the ascending stones, yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Perfect.
Right.
Well, then I
Okay.
feel like we're as ready as we're gonna be for this.
Yeah. I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit.
And this is why we had the 70 stones.
Yeah.
Sorry, can just for my own mental well-being, can Amethyst, or I guess I should say, Amethyst and Zephyr, would you guys be opposed to an invisibility spell on Zephyr just to kind of double
I don't mind.
ensure? Zephyr, are you okay with that? I mean, I know
Yeah, I
your
mean,
squid's form's kind of.
Oh, I mean, what?
It's like I know your squids are kind of sneaky little bastards, but maybe an
If you guys
invisible sneaky
think it would
bastard.
help, then yeah.
Didn't hurt.
Yeah, definitely couldn't hurt.
Sure.
All right.
So should I just bamf and then you do it, or what?
You should be able to transform while invisible. You're just going to be invisible unless you attack anyone.
Or cast a spell.
Right. Why?
Or
I don't
cast a
think I
spell.
need to do that, but that's good to know.
Wait, does changing forms count as casting a spell?
No,
Mm-mm.
it's an ability.
No.
It's an
Okay,
ability.
I just wanted to make sure you
Yeah.
weren't going to be like a cheeky
Invisible
bastard.
squid, no longer invisible.
No. I mentioned earlier that I would allow, like, it's not
Okay.
casting a spell, so.
Cool. Yeah. I just thought you were being a cheeky bastard.
No.
for a
I'm just
second, like-
reminding you, so if you try to cast a spell, like, it would go
However,
well.
I'm
but-
gonna need you to raise that blanket a little higher. I love it.
Nice.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
All right. So
baby.
Amethyst, you cast invisibility, so mark off spell slot.
Yeah.
And Zephyr, mark off a use of your wild shape,
Mm-hmm.
and you can head out and turn into a octopus and start swimming out over the break. For everyone else, we discussed how fast it would be, and it'll be about the same as like a keelboat going.
Somehow.
So,
Somehow. D&D.
Well, yeah.
Good in water.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's
So
now
Go
for the
shark.
Zephyr hour. Let's go.
I will say
Get a shark in there.
that as you swim out, obviously trying to remember the path. I mean, you can kind of just follow the edge of the lake. It's fairly easy to get there. Knowing coming back and forth, you kind of know the way. And you can kind of reach within about 20 minutes to half an hour of the keep. You can reach there. You can kind of start swimming over, and you see that the chain that is up there stopping boats does not go any lower, so you can easily swim underneath. There's no problem there. It stops boats, not swimming, which is useful at this moment.
Hey.
I would like you to make a stealth check with advantage, though,
Yay.
using the octopus stat.
I looked
Right.
in real life. Octopuses actually can swim 25 miles per hour, so that's pretty fast.
Shoot. I almost
So
hit
clearly, the octopus in D&D is
Bam.
underpowered.
Yeah, apparently. Fuck.
that. Yeah.
I got a natural 20,
Oh,
and so it's 25.
Nice.
Zephyr.
It's,
Beautiful.
Is it 20? Oh, yeah. I
Freaking
think that's
love
a-
these die, Aurora. The
God
ones
damn
that
it.
you got me for
the
Zindig.
Zindig
Blessed by
ones.
the DM.
God
Blessed by the
damn it,
DM.
Apparently.
Thank you.
I regret it. I
Yes,
regret
I
it.
know that man. Yes. Yes, I
What?
know that man. I watch his Twitch. I'm sorry.
What?
You did. I knew you did.
Oh.
You son of a bitch.
I love him so
Um,
much. Oh my god.
Anyways, so you kind of swim through very quietly, very quickly, and you come to the iron gate, and it does go down to the ground, and like I think it actually has a specific height for this. Give me a second.
Octopus
Yeah,
seems
it's about
to be
15
swimming.
feet deep here in the landing area. So within, by like where the stairs go and the gates. Yeah, you can see the gate and the closed gate, and I believe as an octopus you can just easily like just swoop right through the
Yeah.
gates, even though they're fairly small. But octopus can move like out of a jar, so like
Mhm.
I'm
I
assuming
think it's
fine.
wherever their beak can fit,
Yep.
they can fit themselves.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Uh,
they can fit through the holes like that.
Yeah, so you can kind of squeeze in. Do they have dark vision? They do, up to
shit.
30
They do, thank goodness.
Up to 30
You
feet
just
only.
fucking nailed this. I love it.
It's really
That was
good.
the perfect one.
And they
That
have
was also why I
passive
chose the other
perception of
fish at first.
17. Holy shit.
I
Um,
Yo, okay, you're broken. You're broken. Let's go.
Yeah.
octopi, they're great.
What was that about octopi being the D&D octopi being underpowered?
I mean, their speed apparently.
Their
See?
speed
Speed
is.
is underpowered.
They had to gimp them on the speed just because of everything else.
See, things with
They
tentacles
also-
are that much better.
Yes.
Facts.
They also only have 3 hit points, so you know.
No,
Yeah,
there's
well,
that too.
Just
you know,
putting it out
it's
there.
okay.
I'm just
That
letting
too,
you
yeah.
know. But yeah, you kind of start going through, and you can see that it is a dark tunnel, like dimly lit by the light outside. And as you keep on going, you eventually see that it's not too long. It's like a little cave. You can see what seems to be another landing, like a carved of iron, or not iron, of stone. And you can see at the moment there are 3 keel boats tied up here. There's little steps and it's like the little landing.
Yeah.
That's what you see.
Oh, so can I tell that there's the cave wall?
Yeah. You can like even peek out and you can see that it's like a cave with this little landing and boats tied up.
Okay, you know what? For the sake of it, I'm going to climb along the boats and see if there's anything inside them.
Okay, you kind of
And I'll do
climb
it
up and
for
you
all
look
3.
make an investigation check. This is using your investigation. You unfortunately, well, I was gonna say unfortunately you don't gain the intelligence of an octopus, but it's the same as yours, so
Fair.
it's a 7. So
Love that.
Investigation 15. I got a 17 though,
nice.
so.
You look
This
around
negative
and
2 is. I hate it.
the boats don't really seem to have anything extra in them. They have just basic things that you would need just in case you need to go out on a boat. Make a perception check, though.
I was gonna say, can I do a perception?
At disadvantage, because it's currently dark in here. There is no, like, lantern or anything.
But I have dark vision?
Yes, because it's dim light now for you, instead of not being able to make a check at all. You'd be considered blind if it was pitch black. So with dark vision at pitch black, you can still make a check at disadvantage.
There's
Oh,
nothing-
but I get
there's
a
nothing
plus
to give you light.
7.
But you
so
do get a plus
what is
7.
that? 21.
21. Okay. Actually, you get your bonuses, not its bonus, because you keep your wisdom. So it's whatever your bonus is.
Even though the skill is it says for the octopus specifically?
Yes, because you keep your wisdom, not theirs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only keep their physical stats.
Yeah.
So then how?
Unless
So
it's
it's
higher.
just
Never
your.
mind.
It's just your. Yeah, unless it's higher. Oh, is it? Unless it's higher.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then there you go. Is it a better perception than you?
Yeah, it
7?
has a plus 7 versus my plus 4.
Okay, then yeah, never mind. You do get it. I forgot that it was that. Yeah. So
So
what
it
was
would be an 18 regardless then.
what was it? Sorry, 20 what?
21.
21.
Wait, did I do yeah.
I will say, like, as you're looking there, you can kind of see it's like a square little thing, but you can see what looks like like stairs, like at the edge.
Oh. Wait, could I tell if they lead outwards or they...
You just barely see what looks like stairs leading somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. So you kind of start crawling up there, and it is a spiral staircase that kind of leads up.
Okay.
And
We are gonna step out of the... Well, like, I would probably, like, dip into the water, take a breath, and then
start going.
go up the stairs. Yep.
Okay. Okay. So you kind of
And
start
I
following
would say probably along the sides, that way it's a little bit stealthier. I don't know.
Do you want to go stealthy?
Yeah.
Just moving a little slower? Sure, make a stealth check. With
She would
advantage.
still be
How
in-
much
yeah.
slower?
If you're going stealthier, you're technically going half speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
With advantage?
Yep, because you're still invisible.
Cool. Okay, so do I use the octopus stats for this one because it has a
Yes.
plus 5?
Yes, you
Cool.
use its physical stats. So yes.
23.
23. Okay. As you are crawling up this, it is a spiral staircase, and you can see it comes to what looks like a dead end. Actually, no, it doesn't. It comes to what looks like, it almost looks like part of the wall, but there is like a handle. Make a perception check for me. Not at disadvantage, just a straight perception.
Straight, so no bonus to it, or yes?
Well,
bonus?
I just meant like a straight roll. So like, add
okay.
your stuff.
What is that? What's 16 plus 7?
23.
Okay.
So as you kind of get there and you see this, you can see that there's a slight light coming from like the edge of the store, and you can hear people talking on the other side,
Okay.
milling about. You can hear some shuffling. You even hear some shuffling of papers, and very clearly Grimdog going.
Okay.
Daddy? Sorry, Daddy. Sorry.
Hello.
Kind of like a deep growl
Yes.
of just like frustration or something.
Or something. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
There
Is
is
there
like
like
a
a
like,
bug wild shape?
sure.
Yeah.
Just know that it can't be something with a flying speed.
Oh, right. I just don't know if there's a bug in here.
La cucaracha. La
Because I haven't seen like
They
a
fly.
bug, but
Oh,
Well, I
they do
guess some
fly.
some do.
oh,
but
so I
don't
can't be a
think
bug that can't fly.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
you
you
can't-
find a bug that
if you
does not
find
have a flying speed,
one that
sure.
doesn't have a flying speed, then you're good.
The closest thing I think I is a scorpion. I don't know if
That's
that'd be
true.
noticeable.
I mean, probably,
Um.
probably not around these parts.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Just
fucking
know.
water
This would be a bad
scorpion.
idea.
Just know that you only have one more wild shape.
Oh right. No, that means I
'Cause-
can't do that. Oh,
Yeah. So if you change into something else, you can't change it back into a swimming creature.
Unless you
Ooh.
decide to
Damn
stay
it.
there for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, an hour because it's short rest.
Or an hour, sorry. Yes.
I was
Can
gonna say, can
I-
you short rest in beast shape?
No,
No,
unfortunately.
you
No.
have to be out.
Okay,
I would have
I
to.
thought
I would
so.
have to sit there for whatever the short rest time is, like an hour or something.
Yeah. Which is what you did in the mines of Black Earth
Yeah.
Brigade,
Yes,
just hiding.
yes. Oh, that
Oh,
was
God.
still one of your best heists.
I know, right? Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but can I essentially like peek just a little bit underneath the door? Not enough to just go in, but just to kind of like see if I can look around
Get
or
a-
hear anything.
She like
Sure.
squeeze
Weird-
her eyeball underneath.
Really?
the
Like.
Just like squeeze a little bit underneath.
Make a perception check with disadvantage. Because it's a very tiny light. So it's
This is that-
extremely hard to see.
Yeah, this is
Oh
the
my god.
this is the part that I
so
need to be
funny.
animated. Like,
What am I doing? Perception.
At disadvantage, yes.
11.
You cannot see anything. You're just like it's so close a thing you just see a little bit of light and you can just hear noises.
Well, even if I squeezed underneath the door a little bit,
It
but
is
not all the way.
it's like almost flush with the ground. There's just like a
Yeah, well,
tiny crack of light.
Yeah, well, octopus could squeeze.
I would say that it's way too small for an octopus.
Oh.
Like it's like this. Like it's tiny.
Oh, well then nothing else would have worked.
yeah, light. Light's like water. Like if there's a crack, it will find a way to get out.
Exactly.
Like, but physical objects.
Yeah.
aren't
Okay,
as
I'm gonna
great, yeah.
I'm gonna try doing this. So, I want to climb the wall where the handle is,
Mhm.
and I want to stay on the other side of where the handle is, but I want to use my tentacles and open the door, like jiggle the handle.
You're opening it?
I love the balls.
Yeah.
I love the
Here's
balls on
Opti.
So you kind of jiggle it and you hear a click and like a grinding kind of sound because it's so close to the ground and you push it open. Yeah? You're pushing it open?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can see what looks like from behind where Grimjaw sits, the main room of the keep. And immediately Grimjaw looks over and goes, "What the fuck?" and stands up and pulls it open and looks around.
Yeah.
I would like you to
kind of,
make
after
a
the
stealth
click-
check with advantage.
Okay, I was gonna say after the click, I would
You're
probably.
still invisible. Wait,
You're
are you
still
still
invisible.
Oh, I'm still invisible. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
You're
it's
still
not
Oh
been
my
that
God.
long.
It's
Oh
been
my
about 40
God.
minutes.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, I
you're
would
still
have
invisible.
thought I was.
Yeah, you
visible
have
this
about
entire
20 minutes
time.
left of this invisibility. So
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so stealth, right?
With
And
advantage.
we're 22. 22.
Give me a second. Hang on. 22, you said?
Okay.
This
Yeah,
is-
and you said it's
this
been about
is-
40 minutes.
This is a Monsters Inc. skit right
So-
here.
so
Like
you
this
kind
is
of
a
like-
scene
Wait,
from
what? What
this is a
door am
Monsters
I
Inc.
coming through?
A
A door
secret door.
secret door behind his
Oh,
Chair.
That one I was
is it
pinging.
this black space?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was sitting here
Ah.
pinging it the whole time you
Yeah.
were there. I was sitting
Oh,
there just
I'm
pinging,
not looking at the
pinging.
map. I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at my
Where
stats.
else
Yeah.
would he be?
Yeah, he's right here.
As I can just uncover it, there is a secret spiral staircase.
Mr. John Liver Grimjaw.
Oh, so that was. Oh,
And you
okay.
see as he kind of opens up and looks around, and you see her and go,
Smells like my mom in here.
and he looks around and goes, "Oi!" And he calls somebody, and someone comes and he goes, starts searching everywhere. We have someone intruded. And closes, slams, shuts. Or no, actually, what he'll do is he'll grab his he'll make sure his warhammer is stuck to his side, and he'll step in and close the door. And you are up there, and he is right there, and you can see he's looking around in the complete dark.
This Zephyr stuck to a door like.
And he can see, you see him lean down and see the trail of water that you would have inevitably brought. And look around, you can hear, "I
Oh
can
my
smell
God.
you."
Mama?
Ew.
That's
Ew.
gross.
And he looks
No.
around and goes, "Come out."
Yo, what? Who is this man? Who is this man?
What are you doing, Zephyr, at this moment?
I'm going to be going down. I'm going to
Make
head
another
back down the
stealth check
stairs.
with advantage.
Thank God I'm this creature. God. Oh,
I
thank
hate this.
goodness. That is 24.
24.
46 for stealth. I get out of there.
My God, yeah,
Honestly,
I'm like
yeah.
going for the water.
I'm a rogue.
Rogue
You-
octopus.
rogue octopus. Okay.
Sorry, what did you say for stealth?
24.
I want to play a rogue octopus
24.
now. We need an under the sea campaign.
Yeah.
I'll have to do a little
It's just
mermaid
that like
campaign.
it's
Yeah.
just
Oh my
that
god.
Yes,
robotic
Coco.
octopus with like
Yes,
a
Okay.
knife that
March.
was strapped to it.
As
that
you
just, like,
kind of-
spins around.
Suction puck down, he kind of looks around. It's like right when he looks and he doesn't see you move.
Oh,
Like-
thank goodness.
And like, but he like looks back and you can see him kind of wipe on the wall and like feel the wet of it and kind of just
No.
go, "What the
Oh,
fuck?"
no, no.
And starts walking down, but he doesn't know you're there. You can tell that he doesn't know, and he's still like heavily like sniffing, basically, as you're like crawling down.
Who is this dude?
It's this person.
And
Oh my God.
are
I
you
always knew he was a. I always knew he
Are
was a
you
pervert.
dying?
We
diving
did
into
call
the
him
water?
Rim Job for the first two season episodes we missed. He's even noted in my notebook as Rim
Hey.
Job.
Love that.
Except for you
Yep.
just dipping in the water and leaving. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'd probably be going into the water and leaving.
Okay, make
'Cause
another
that
stealth
was-
check to slip in the water quickly.
Okay, because there wasn't anything, right? Because it was just the staircase and the boats that I noticed in the perception check, right?
Yeah.
Right, because I was gonna go. And we have a 19.
I hate that.
That kind of scares me because it is under 20.
Yeah.
So as you like are just going for the water, he like steps onto the landing and looks around, sniffing around, and just you slip into the water and you just hear him go, "Ah, so you can swim." And he walks right up to it and starts
No.
looking in. And I will say, because I was looking at the thing, when you're underwater and not moving, you have advantage on stealth checks already. Oh no, just while underwater, period, as an octopus.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just looked at that. You have underwater
Oh.
camouflage.
Oh, nice.
And
Oh, I missed the underwater.
you begin kind of shifting. Are you just
picked
leaving?
the best one. You picked
did,
the
you really did.
best.
Are you just
but I
getting the fuck
shouldn't
out
have
of
been
there?
Yeah, but I shouldn't have been having those advantage checks when I was out of water.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah, you're
you were
invisible.
You're invisible.
Invisible.
I'm just saying the invisible technically didn't help you while you were underwater.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
I'm
don't
still
need it.
invisible? It still hasn't
Yeah,
happened
it's
now?
only been like
It's an
No.
hour.
it's been
Fuck,
like
then
45
yes.
minutes. Yeah. That's why I was saying
So it was
yeah.
it was about 40 minutes when you opened the door,
Mhm.
and then so for like the last 5 minutes you've been like sneaking down the stairs
Yeah.
with Grimjaw.
Like right there, basically.
Right
So
there. Yeah.
you just start fucking going, and I don't even. I'll say you don't
Oh.
even make a check. Both having camouflage and being invisible, you can get the fuck out
Yeah.
of there.
I'm just gonna
And
get
the last
out.
thing you hear reverberating through it, like this loud, like he can really boom his voice, and it's almost like this rumbling growl when he just says, "Check the water." And you get out there, and as you get out there, because you can hear it, you can immediately see guards running over and looking, and you can see like some of them shooting arrows randomly. I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Oh, oh, oh.
Fuck. I have a +2. Great.
Don't they get disadvantage on their attacks?
Well, they're just randomly attacking. It's if she can dodge out of the way. Yeah.
14.
14. I will say, with a 14,
Oh, no.
one of them grazes you.
Okay.
Let me double check its stats
Fuck,
because
fuck. If I get hit,
that is
Does
you are
invisible-
fucking lucky because I rolled a 1. And that is
Oh my
2
God.
points of
oh
damage
my god.
because
That
they
is
only have a
okay.
+1 to their attack.
Oh my god. Does getting hit
No.
take off
No.
the spell? Okay,
Nope.
thank God.
No, it's if you attack.
I just double checked
Yeah.
too.
Oh
Don't
my
worry.
So
God.
it hits you, and like the blood kind of comes out, and you just keep on going, with 1 hit point still in this form, just heading out, and you can just get the fuck out of Dodge if you would like.
Yes, very much so.
Okay, and you can hear there's a lot of commotion of people running around. Now, jumping back
Yeah.
to Lakefall, everyone else is, calmly, nicely having lunch, waiting around for Zephyr. Is there anything specifically you would like to do in this hour wait?
I want first. I want to call out Celeste for that fucking gif she posted in the chat.
How dare you! Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
what?
I hate that.
I hate it so much.
Check the campfire
Okay.
chat.
Okay,
Oh, God.
For context, it's a robotic octopus arm that somebody was like, I'm gonna put my Swiss Army knife to it, like on it, and then turned it on, and now he could not turn it off.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
because
horrifying.
It's just the
That's-
knife.
Just
Oh, God,
dangerous.
Thomas.
That's, oh my god.
All right.
I can't do that.
Sorry.
Danger.
I just want to know
Oh my
why
God,
it is.
that's what I was doing when I was trying to feel
Yeah.
about it. Just
I-
like everywhere.
I don't know why it says Britain, but it was relevant. That's why I gave
It was
my
relevant.
I thought you were making a gif for the British guy I fucking posted
For a
above.
second, that too,
And I was like,
yeah.
Go off, Queen. Not gonna stop you. Like, live your life.
No. This was a random gif I found.
Anyways,
Anyways.
anything you guys are
Alright, so,
doing?
yeah, so anything we're doing.
I'm accosting Amethyst for bringing a visualization of an octopus wielding a Swiss Army knife, while waving it wildly. Like, why would you do? Why would an octopus have a Swiss? That doesn't make any sense. The Swiss don't exist in this universe.
It was just
Probably.
a funny thought I had. Just a funny thought I had. Just wanted to share it.
Oh, it's upsetting.
So yeah, basically
Sorry.
we're doing nothing. We're
Okay.
just.
I just didn't know.
outside.
Well,
I was letting any roleplay thing. If you wanted to do something, you could.
I mean, Ate was gonna ask if we get nothing back, and we do decide to go to Sun Meadow, are we wanting to do that at all?
Whatever Amdrus wants to do.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
If we get nothing back from from Zephyr's grand adventure into the underwater,
Into the unknown.
into the unknown.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, I was drinking while I was doing.
It's
Love that song. Anyways,
Yeah, same.
I guess. I mean, I'm okay with going to Sun Meadow. If for nothing else, it feels like busy work, but possible lead, Kane, money in that order.
I just want to find Mariana.
Do you
Say
think
Yeah.
I should send Kane a message just to see if he's okay, or if I mean,
can I make a phone call right now?
Give me a second.
I feel like he's asleep.
He's asleep.
by the
Damn
way,
it.
I forgot to uncover it at the bottom corner. I uncovered what the landing looks like.
Okay.
In the picture, there was 2. I said there was 3. Just pretend there's 3.
Oh.
But
Yes.
this picture shows 2. I don't understand.
my immersion
Sorry,
is
you're so
broken.
dumb. I don't know what to tell
It's not the
you.
same. It's not the same.
This fantasy game isn't fantasy enough.
How unfortunate.
Uh,
Oh man.
doing?
okay.
Yes,
We're
yeah,
waiting
I
for an
mean,
octopus.
We're
But
waiting
yeah,
for an
yeah.
octopus,
Otherwise,
so-
yeah.
Or a
Eventually.
dragonborn to rise from the ocean like Daniel Craig in 007.
I will say, Zephyr, your invisibility spell wears off before you get there. Get back.
That's fine as long
Um,
as I've gotten out of the keep.
But you are pretty much in town when it does. You just don't get to the inn. So Amethyst, you would feel it kind of disappear, and she's not back yet.
The spell wore off.
And
Just casually just drops it.
Yeah.
letting them know.
I know nobody reacts. That's what I meant.
Well, but we all just like go 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back.
Like, okay.
And after a couple more minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes at most, Zephyr, you walk through the door, soaking wet.
Oh, I was gonna say, do I just get out of the water just wherever, or would I like have to dodge around?
Well, it's up to you. What would you like?
Well, okay, so if I'm still in octopus form, I'd probably like try to look around to see if there was any of the guards that would have followed, or am I by myself? I guess.
I would say at the current moment you don't see anybody.
Okay.
If they're coming, you had quite a good head start before they would have, unhitched boats and got ready and went. So at the current
They
moment where
have
you
to- yeah.
are, you were
They have to unhitch boats. They gotta raise 2 gates.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
And they're gonna find something they don't even know what it is
exactly.
Yeah.
into
Or where
town.
we're going. Yeah.
Yeah. Then probably because let me check something.
Actually,
She immediately wild shapes.
Oh,
into
why
a different
did-
why
creature
did
all
you just-
entirely.
no,
Why did you just say actually?
never mind. It wouldn't happen quite yet, so you're fine.
Okay. You
No,
sure?
it could happen right away within that time. Zephyr, please make
I
a
don't
wisdom
know.
saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Hmm?
And where is
Huh?
this?
About
Where
DM.
where is this happening?
What is
When is
going
this happening?
on? I don't know. I haven't
Wait,
gotten out of the water yet. So, also, I think we fucked up the octopus because I realized that it's 5 feet on land. So I've been moving a lot slower on land.
Oh, that is very true. That's fine. It is what it is.
We live and we learn.
You were
Oh.
invisible, so like it probably wouldn't be all that different.
I hate this. Wait, a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's cool, because then I have a +7 to it. So, hold on. What is that math? 15.
15.
I didn't put a +7 for my saving throw.
I gotta double check something. Give me a second.
How,
It's close. It's close.
how much did this nightmare affect you?
I don't know. I don't know what this is gonna be.
I don't either.
Ay, ay,
Are
ay, ay.
are you gone? When are you having this?
I
I will
wanna
say
know
this
if,
is like right before you get into town.
Oh, okay.
Um.
Oh no.
You're,
Like,
so
That
Oh,
you're,
makes
God,
me
what
even
if-
more nervous.
you're relatively safe. This is okay. I'm not too worried now.
Well-
It's your character. You can be worried, but I'm not worried for
Yeah,
your
I
safety.
am worried.
necessarily.
I'm worried.
I'm
I
not
wanna know what this means because
immensely worried for your safety.
like
Some
Okay.
pillar of fire just
Okay.
comes out of nowhere all of a sudden, and
no,
we're like, "What?"
you can't do that. I
Okay.
hate you. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to.
Actually, one more thought.
Joel.
I would like Amdrus also to make a
To be
wisdom saving throw with
Toad.
disadvantage, please.
Oh, biscuits! Why do you gotta make me make wisdom saving throws? You know I ain't wise.
Sorry, who?
Amdrus.
Just
I
Toad is
want
my
to know
spirit
what's
animal.
going on. What does the wisdom have to do
I
with
loved. Yes.
anything?
Keegan-Michael Key.
I know.
Oh, that's a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue, Zephyr. That was with disadvantage, but you rolled 5 anyway, so it's fine.
Oh,
Continue, Zephyr.
wait a minute. Okay.
Yep.
I'm
So
glad
Zephyr-
everybody's registering what's happening because I
You know,
can't
I'm glad
remember for the
everybody
life
else
of me.
knows what's going on, but the 2 people who have to be making this roll.
We're just like,
I'm assuming.
Yeah, same.
No, fuck all.
Fuck you.
Out of character. Yeah, out of game. I'm assuming.
That's
So are you gonna interrupt me
Out
one more
of character.
time?
No, I think that's it.
Laura? Are you sure?
Well, we'll see, but continue.
Okay. So
Well,
I'm gonna look at
actually,
him. Bitches, shut up!
I almost said something.
Glad we're all on the
Loud
same page.
noises.
I hate it here. I'm gonna leave. I'm dipping out of the campaign now officially.
Yeah,
That's
Goodbye.
fine. I have plans. I have plans.
I have plans.
So
I'll
Zephyr,
put you
are
down.
you just getting out of the water secretly, like stealthily as
Yes,
a
that's what I was
octopus?
trying to do is get out of the water.
make a stealth
And-
check?
You can camo.
You said you wanted to do it stealthily, so make a stealth
Yeah,
check.
I
camouflage.
guess.
No, you're getting out of the water, so you don't have advantage. And at this
Swinging
point,
their
you are no
tentacles
longer
around
visible.
and
Yeah.
Like
So
water.
okay, since it's not I still use the octopus because I'm still an octopus.
Correct. You're still getting that +7 or whatever it was, or
Plus
+5.
five.
Sorry.
22.
Okay. Yeah. You can get out and there's no one really around. You can shift back if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shift back and run like to an alley, like
Okay.
close alley.
Sure. Easy enough.
Okay. So, yeah. So once I'm in the alley, then I would probably like just make my way as quickly as I can to the inn.
Okay.
But not like running.
Yeah,
so
just
it's not like
quick based, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say like about 5-10 minutes, like you said, after Amethyst, you notice your spell gone. Zephyr does walk in, still decently wet.
Where are we?
In the Wandering Guest. In the
Wandering
inn.
guest.
Shit. Okay. Does anybody have a towel?
She just walks in and says,
I mean, I would assume there's some at the hotel or the inn that we stay at.
But we're not staying. Okay, fine. I guess I'll go to the other one.
That we're like not staying there anymore.
Yeah,
We-
Tam,
we
can you
didn't- we
just
didn't
give her
pay-
like a
we didn't-
quick like
We didn't pay for
blowdown
anything.
or something?
It's like, I mean, we can go outside. I could gust you off.
yeah?
It would be nice to dry off a little bit and not truck water everywhere.
Happy to do it.
Okay.
Just
Cool.
I'd tie in
Go
with the
out- go
fucking leaf
outside.
blower.
Okay.
Outside.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. I guess I'd go back in. So I can eat
Outside.
my lunch now.
Couple minutes.
And
You
you
know.
can totally eat, that is totally fine.
So how much would that be, or is it a ration?
silver.
2 silver.
3 silver.
Yes. just so.
2 or 3?
2.
2.
1, 2.
So what did you learn,
So-
Zephyr?
Not a whole lot, except for it. The little area actually leads to Grimjaw's office, or whatever. He has apparently a secret door. So I almost got caught.
Oh.
He actually out of character. Do we know what race he is?
He's human.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
Okay.
a human man.
well, he kept repeating how he could smell me. So
Gross.
hopefully,
Okay.
it was like the water, like a fishy kind of smell, because that is a little nerve-wracking, and I think I'm gonna have to get out here sooner if it wasn't that smell. I don't know what he was smelling. So
I
that
mean,
made me
you
a
do
little
smell
nervous.
a little fishy, Zephyr.
Well, I sure
And shifty.
probably do right now.
Mhm.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So I would like to head out as quickly as possible because they were chasing me down because they knew somebody was there. They didn't know who. But I almost got hit. So there wasn't anything Amdrus. And this she's going to look over to Amdrus. There was only 3 boats and then the staircase that led to his office.
Well, if that's all there was, if that's all there was there, then that's all there was there.
Yeah.
I guess
I-
we're heading to Sun Meadow.
It is kind of suspicious, I will give you that, because it was very dark. It was very dark, and the only reason why I could see anything was I was able to have dark vision for the time being. Other than that, there's nothing. Oh, and the gate was all the way to like the ground, so I definitely had to squeeze through the bars, but so they definitely
It's a
keep it tightly locked up.
Yeah, that's a bit strange. Normally, you only need it like 5 feet low. Don't need it all
Yeah.
the way.
Because the first gate, I mean, I could swim under. That one didn't go all the way down, so it was interesting that they didn't consider that, especially for how deep the water was.
Yeah.
So,
Well, there goes our best shot.
yeah, so I would like to head out soon.
Yeah, let's you know what? We'll stay in. What are their hotels? I guess in what
This
are the
one.
inns? There's this one. There's the rich one, and then what else?
Those are the only
Is
2
it?
that you knew of.
Yep, there's only 2.
Hmm.
Might as well just stay here. We didn't pay
Is
for
that
a third
trustworthy?
night, and
That's true. I mean, out of character knowledge, I mean, you could go back to the keep and just say you want to head out.
Or we can
Send
just
that
send him
out.
a message.
Why don't we just head out right now?
Can we head out now?
Yeah, let's well, that might sound weird. If I'm being honest, that might sound weird.
Why?
Well, wait, hold on. We know Zephyr set off a bunch of alarms heading out, or no?
Yeah, she's mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
mentioned the
it.
guards.
Yeah.
The guards are on alert.
That might sound a bit suspicious if we're just like, yeah, well, we're gonna go back in town and chase some more leads, and then a few out, like 30 minutes later, all the alarms get tripped inside the keep, and then the next thing we know,
Well, we
we
could.
just get a message saying like, yeah, we're on our way to Sun Meadow.
Well,
Okay, bye.
we can wait until the end of the day and then head out.
I mean, they knew we were
Send our
probably going
message
there
there.
anyway. I think we should just go.
If we leave now, we
we just
can
have to
send
get
a
it right
message in
there.
the morning.
Well, or maybe some of you guys can go to Grimjaw and tell him that we made a decision, because you did say we wanted to talk, and we could have said we made a decision by now.
Actually,
I just don't think I should go back.
fair. You know what?
Same here.
So do you mind if I have one of those sending stones real fast?
Yeah. Which the one that's linked with Zephyr here?
Well, I won't. Well, shit, no. No, I need one that goes to Grimjaw. We don't have one that goes to Grimjaw.
You have
Mhm.
a team has one that goes to Shalar.
Shalar, which I
Okay.
was gonna ask. We can ask Shalar if when he leaves, if he can just stop by here, and we can ride with him to.
Right. Pick us up on the
Crow
way
Point?
out.
Yeah.
Or have him or meet him somewhere. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's just message him and be like,
If
well,
he hasn't left,
I'm assuming he
but
hasn't.
I did not
assume
notice if he was there
It's
or
only
not.
been.
I kind of just went for the gate.
Right.
All right.
Well, yeah. Let's send a message to Shalar. Ask him if he's headed to Sun Meadow yet.
Well, he's going to Crow Point.
I'm
No,
a little
yeah.
worried about that.
Oh.
Well, he's going to River Pass, and then Rowan's
Oh.
going to Crow Point, and then you guys would go up to.
Right.
Yeah.
That.
Sun Meadow. Yeah.
Yes.
Just take us to River Pass, and then we'll
He's a half-
make our way from there to.
He's the halfway point. Yep.
If,
Okay. Cool.
Well, hold
what-
on, before we do that, Atem, hold on. Well, since I alerted all the guards, if he's there, he would have also known about something, and I don't know if he would link it to us. I don't know if riding with him would be
Fair.
good either.
Okay.
Well, we have to get to Sun Meadow at some point.
Let's just go.
You know what?
Can we
Let's-
rent a
Could
can we
we-
rent a boat of some sort on our own?
I'm sure we could.
Or you can walk.
Or catch.
Or I
Rent a
guess I
boat
guess
or-
or we can walk.
Yeah.
I'm okay
what-
with walking, but we could send a message to Shalar to let him know that we decided that we wanted to go out, and maybe he'd relay the message to Grimjaw.
We can do that at any time though.
Yeah.
So if we want to
Let's-
leave, I'm down for just heading out and leaving.
I'm fucking over this place. And I'm looking like real,
Stressed,
I guess,
frustrated.
despondent.
Mhm.
I just, yeah.
Well, we'll just
Anybody who wants to can just be noticed. Like my whole demeanor's fucking changed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry she wasn't here.
Well, let's
no
just
one's
head
fault.
out. We might as well just rely on ourselves for right now.
All right. So, are you guys going by foot, or are you guys going to rent a boat ride up to River Pass?
Let's rent a boat. That'll be faster than going by.
Yep.
But less chance
Alright.
for, I don't know, bird attacks.
Well,
Round
I mean,
don't know if that's going to be alarming either. What's the problem with going on foot?
No, there's really no
Just
problem
renting a
going
boat
with-
in general. It's just will be.
I mean, the
faster.
boat will be faster, but it'll cost money.
Yeah,
It's basically the thing.
Well, I know that
Oh.
out of character. Zephyr's asking specifically.
Oh, there's absolutely nothing going by foot, but if we're going to,
I want to find her as soon as possible.
If we want to
Yeah.
get out, we want to get out. Like we can't.
I'm just worried if they make connections
well, at this point, our
because they were
I
very
mean,
alert.
at this point, they're going to just have to suspect, but they don't know. So
Okay. I
We'll send-
trust your
they
guys'
saw us
judgment on it.
leave, and all we did was come here, get food, and then we just kept leaving.
hmm And honestly, if they question us, we'll be like, I'll just tell them, listen, you told me that Mariana might be in Sun Meadow, and I took your advice seriously and decided that it'd be better to leave that day than to stay and possibly risk losing her. So, if nothing else, like we have some light cover that maybe I
Yeah,
can.
I
kind
mean,
of
there's
massage.
no real in-person confirmation that we needed to do, or any other extra information that we needed to get from him. So
Mhm.
he gave us the job. We can just go do it.
Well, let's go. And I would say she probably just finishes the rest of her food really quickly.
Right.
Are you messaging Solar? Sorry.
We're
Nope.
just gonna get a boat.
Okay. So you guys can head off to
I'll be paying for the
Oh.
boat.
so to hire a boat ride, it's about 2.5 days on boat. For a size of your guys's, it's going to be 8 gold for the entire
Okay.
trip.
Solid.
I'll
It's
drop
3
that.
copper per mile. So
I said I was paying for it.
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind. Can I sleight of hand 4 gold into Atain's coin
yes,
purse?
you can make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I'm so good at these. +3. Let's go. 15.
At team, you would notice because your
My
passive is 15.
perception is 15. I'm just gonna pause for a moment. I'm just gonna shake my head
Is it because he
and
come to feel?
take it.
You just stayed a little too long against the
We do this all the
thigh.
time. He does this all the time.
Normal.
All right,
Take
All right.
4 gold out of
And
it.
you guys can
I'll just pay the 4 gold. instead.
head off to River Pass. Again, at any time during these 2.5 day trip, whatever, are you going to message Shalar?
After a day, I
So
will
in the next day?
message Shalar. Yep.
Okay, because I was going to say probably would message you in the next day if you guys didn't show up.
Yep.
Okay. What do you say?
Hey, we have decided to head to Sun Meadow, so we are already a day's ride there, and we'll update you as when we arrive.
There's a little bit of a pause. takes a little bit, but then you hear Shalar,
I will also say you can relay to Grimjaw.
which you probably assume he does anyways.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there is a little bit of a pause, probably him relaying it, and then he cuts back and he goes, "Oh, I was wondering why you guys didn't show up in the morning." Well, Grimjaw says, "Good luck. Find information, or just take him out. Better yet, both. Good luck." That's what you
Alright.
get.
Cool.
All right.
We
And in the passing of, give or take, 3 days, 2 days, you guys get to the small town of River Pass and can begin, since I will bring it over to Astral Map so you can kind of see. Oh my god, can this... Oh. Roll 20, something, duh. Sorry.
the answer is no.
So you go to River Pass and beginning to head up. It's probably about like a 2-3 day journey there.
Where the hell did we leave that cart and horse?
In
I was
Shadeborough.
just wondering that.
In Shadeborough.
Fuck.
At your parents' place.
Yes.
Like 2 weeks ago, if not more. At this point.
Yeah.
If you want to
'Cause
get
we-
all the way down to Shadeborough and catch it, it's gonna be a
Just to
moment.
get our shit to go right back
Or-
up to Sun Meadow.
It's also up to you if you want to go just rent horses and a cart in River Pass.
Spent so much money on those fucking horses and cart.
It's renting it isn't as
It's-
bad, to be fair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At least they'll be there when we get back home. Or when you get back home.
I'm sure we're gonna have to come back down here.
Can I see the mountains from where we are?
I mean, yeah, they're like large mountains. You can kind of see them in the distance. You would have been able to see them pretty well for lake phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I would say like during the like couple of days of like traveling, she's probably just gonna be like staring at the mountains a lot.
Okay. Are you guys renting things?
Do y'all want to rent?
No, but we have to.
Yeah, it's up to
I
you.
mean, we
could
don't.
walk.
No, we could walk.
We don't still have our tent. That's what the cart, isn't it?
It was
Yep.
a covered whatever. Yeah.
No, the tent was like.
We
Oh
have
no,
a tent.
no, the tent came
Yeah.
with you guys. Yeah.
The tent
Okay.
came
Yeah,
with
we have
us.
the tent for everybody.
Because you dropped
the
off
tent.
the Shadeborough and then walked to the Sacred Sun Monastery, so you took the tent with you. Whoever's lugging around a giant tent, whatever. It's D&D.
I know. Yeah. Sure. We logistics.
Yeah, it's fine.
I guess.
Joel.
I...
Uh,
Don't make Joel carry the tent the whole time.
he's the strongest one.
I mean, I could just put it in my lantern.
Yeah.
Well, you also have a bag of holding now, so I guess there's also that. Like,
That
You
too.
do have a bag of holding
we
now
have
after
had the bag of holding, yeah.
Wait, who has the bag of holding?
I do.
Amdrus.
Okay.
which would make sense that you had it. I will say that walking from River Pass to Sun Meadow is probably about a 2.5 day travel. Riding it would probably decrease it by a day, so it'd be like a 1.5 days to 2 days.
Let's just rent horses.
Alright, let's
Put
just
my
rent
slots
horses.
back, by the
Okay.
way, 'cause I'm assuming I would have them again.
Hmm?
Renting
I'm
horses.
giving myself my slots back.
Oh yes, yeah. At this point.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long rest. You guys can hit that. It's been a couple days. So to rent a cart and horses, it is. Oh God, that's just buying it. Hold up.
Rent is half off.
Give me a second. Now I have to do math.
What else did we put in the bag of holding? Just the tent?
It basically has like our group jewels and like
Yeah,
just kind of the team loot is all
the
in
team
there.
loot that can't be evenly split.
Which you guys still never went to a jewelry place to learn how much everything is. It's just great.
We always use it when we need it, and that's it.
Yeah.
I even made a whole place content. I would say it's about 50 gold to rent, and you have to pay it the rest of the gold. Or no, I would say it's 60 gold. Sorry, you'd have to pay the rest, so another 60 gold if you don't bring them back.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so we... What?
12
It's
gold
60.
each.
It's
60
it's
gold.
60 gold.
Okay.
And
rent a cart and 2
if,
horses.
Yeah, to rent a cart and 2 horses. If we don't bring it back, then we have
It's
to.
another 60.
It's
Another
another
60.
60 to have purchased it fully.
Yeah, but it's just
Okay.
12 gold each.
But
Alright.
yeah,
There you go.
Alright, I took it out.
I have no idea how much money you guys have, so
Enough.
Enough.
you gave me
Alright.
a bag of
I'm glad.
platinum.
I did. I gave you guys a lot of money, so I have no idea how much money you guys have.
Gave me a bag
I'm
of
still stingy, alright?
No, that's totally fine. Be stingy. I don't care. But with that, you guys start heading off. And because it's funner, I'm just gonna say we're gonna skip rolling for the travel,
We're
Ooh,
gonna
okay.
give you encounters.
as
every
it's
day.
only like a day and a half.
It's only a day. Yeah.
And as you start riding up, probably within a few, maybe miles, like probably half a day of getting to Sun Meadow, maybe a little more than that.
We did no research.
closer to that.
anything.
Yeah. You start to notice that there is a thick haze in the sky, kind of getting a weird tinge things as you get closer and closer to the city. Eventually,
This is ominous.
to the point where it's kind of hard to breathe. The air quality isn't the best, and
So
not-
ashy.
not
air
like
or-
not like ash. Well, like yes, but like not.
Like- or smoke.
Yeah, it's a very smoky haze.
Okay.
And it's not like you don't have to make constitution throws. You're not like choking. It's just
Mhm.
has that bad air quality, as I'm
Yeah.
sure some of us well know with the fires that happen all the time.
Hi, California.
Yeah, same here. We get fucking haze all the time. And you guys can see roughly in the distance as you start coming up,
Mhm.
the shape of what would be, well, not would be, is another one of the spires. So you guys would know that the one in Crow Point is one of 3. Sun Meadow
Ah,
is the home of another one. Those that lived here, so Joel, Atium, and Amdrus, would all know this is called the Gouth Tower, or Spire. And you can see the large kind of, as you're traveling here, like there are once in a while kind of larger hills, but this part of the Blooming Vale is filled with fields, like of farm fields and flowers. Very beautiful, usually. Except with this haze now kind of gives this ominous feel. And as you guys start to get closer and closer, you can see this large, like, agriculture town built similarly to Crow Point and those of the city, but more spaced out, filled with a lot of farms, like massive farm fields. You can see this is kind of the focal point of a lot of the farming here. And you can see within the town in the distance, like through the thick fog, what looks like multiple lights flickering like fire, large fires. And that is where we're going to end it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Boo!
Ooh, a city on fire.
Hence all the haze. All right. Yay. See, and this is what I meant last week when I was like, I don't know if you guys are just going to attack or if you guys are going to go somewhere else or if you're going to do something else. I wasn't really sure. But yeah.
Wait, once we find Mariana, I'm opening up a tavern and we're quitting this adventuring business.
Well, there is plenty that I could do to stop that from happening.
Don't off my soulmate.
What do you mean? I didn't say that.
Don't fridge her. How dare you?
But I hope everyone enjoyed
Great.
that. We are moving past.
Yeah.
I was actually really expecting you just to go in guns a-blazing and be like, "Fuck this shit," and just fight everyone. I was so ready.
Well, you went and was like, remember, you're tattooed.
Well, of course, he would say.
And I can control your life.
Well, you have no idea what it really entails.
We have no idea, but that's what I'm assuming the
It's
wisdom
like
rolls were.
pressure.
That's what I was assuming the wisdom rolls were.
Well, only 2 of you got it, so.
That's why I'm like, I don't know what it means because only 2 of us got it.
Yeah, I don't think.
I thought it was gonna be
would've been all of us.
backstory based, but then you added Amdrus, and I'm like, well, no.
That's why I was like, okay, what did the 2 of them have in common? That both of them were actively kind of more
Maybe.
Subversive.
acting in
Anyways.
acting in adverse to
Maybe.
I don't know, because
because that was the whole thing.
I don't know.
I don't like it.
And you guys never really talked about it. It was great. But
No, we didn't. We completely forgot about it
That's fine.
because you guys
Um,
didn't bring it up.
That's also true. I mean,
I rolled a 5 and nothing happened, and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, and I rolled, I don't even know, 15 or something.
So if nothing happens, I have nothing to report. Like, oh guys, I have to make a wisdom
Yeah, 'cause-
save.
True.
You
Yeah.
didn't
That
get
is
anything.
very true.
I
You
know,
just
yeah, that's
roll.
very
What
true,
does that
actually.
mean?
that's
Yeah.
very true. No, it's fine. It's
Look at
just
him.
something that maybe you wouldn't notice.
Just trying
Anyways,
not to metagame, you know.
that's great. We will be back next Monday,
Yes.
which is very exciting. Starting in Sun Meadow and dealing
Yeah.
with the 4th and hopefully final side
Place.
of this war. Welcome to the fire section of this campaign. Yay! I'm so
Yep,
very excited.
We've been in earth, we've been in water.
You dealt with air, you killed one of the people.
Yes.
Look at you guys doing great. And look at that, you're getting close to the halfway point. You've met all 4 now. You got 2 things to do, and you're on your way to one of them. That's all I'm going to say.
And we always know that fire was going to be the last one we'll have to learn about.
Mm-hmm. I will also say, just out of knowledge, deal with Sun Meadow and what's going on here. Level 6, soon to come.
Ooh. Oh, I'm
The
excited.
custom
I am
speaks.
excited.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. It's time to just burn. It's time to, Yep,
Yeah.
We're gonna burn this
Anyways,
place down.
thank
Well,
you
we
all
can
again.
drown it.
Yeah, fair.
Yes. Oh my
Um,
god. I can finally do something.
Control water, Anyways, thank you again for hanging out with us. We went a tiny little bit late. That's okay.
Yeah.
But we'll see you next. Well, whatever. We'll see you next Monday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.